like Luffy. OG to the game, but they treat me like a newbie. Mookie ordered that my gula, and he walk around with a goodie. Yeah, my bitch, she bad like Boa. She turn your girl to a groupie. Boo punch, yeah, I had to restart. All smiles and he moving like re-rock. Man, I might kick game and some Reebok. And I'm sick of you hoes, got D-talk. Man, cut these hoes off like Mihawk. Then my little homie cat like Usopp. And I'm two-turn, think I need a woosah. We pull up in this bitch like who y'all? Don't worry about me, nigga, who you? Is he forward game? Tell me who's who. Can't fuck with the kid, call me Eustace. Can't fuck with the kid if you use it.
Yo, what's going on, everybody out there in the chat? What up? How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing on this Monday evening, June 1st? We are finally here, and we are like almost halfway through the year. That was a bar. I didn't do it on purpose. Welcome into the Strawhat Podcast to everybody out there, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. I see everyone is rolling in over there. What's up with you guys? Hello to all of you guys over there, and hello to you guys over on the tube. What's up, everybody? Sheila's in the building. She says she is first. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you? Mika says he's second, and he heard that the intro slaps. I think it does. Intro does slap. Yes. Shout out to Nika for the dope song for the intro. It's a banger. I appreciate it. We got to talk about the preview. We got to talk about the Shamrock preview, which when everyone gets up, we will collectively react to it. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I've seen stills from it. So we're going to all react to it together. Have you guys seen the Shamrock preview? Because the stills that I've seen have seemed very ominous, and they actually are a little bit terrifying. I'm not going to lie. The aura that is just in pictures, I'm scared to see it when it's actually translated into video. So yeah, let me know. Have you guys seen it? Botany Boy Sai in the building. He says, yo ho ho ho. Did I get that? Yo ho 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 ho. You had an extra ho. He says, yo ho ho, everybody. What's up? How are you? JC in the building. Hello. What's up? Good to see you, man. How are you? As always, my guy, JC in the building. 3D in the building. What's going on, 3D? Good to see you. As always, my guy is in the building. A wild Foolie has appeared. What's up? Foolie's in the building, man. Did y'all tune in and see Foolie and Za this Sunday? I know it was impromptu, but they will be discussing broader topics other than One Piece weekly on Sundays. So if you didn't see it, you should definitely go check it out. They talked about new gen anime versus old gen anime, and they have a very interesting dynamic, if you would, because do you know Za has his agenda type timing that he's on, but Fully's on is like super analytical, like piece by piece type analysis. So it was very interesting to see how they bounced topics off of each other. So if you haven't, definitely go check it out. And if you have, tune in to them this upcoming Sunday. That'll be a vibe for sure. Man. Let's see. Disney's in the building. She says, hey squad, I'm really thinking about Elbaf as a whole. Thinking it's all about Davy. I'm interested. I'm so curious to see where you're going with that and where that is coming from. Because man, I know you're typically cooking, so hey, Sheila says Davy's real name might be Elbaf for real. Okay, hey, I don't know, but hopefully I'll be able to agree with you guys after I read the chapter tonight, because I honestly just don't know. I don't know. Sheila said, just got home 20 minutes ago. I love when I get perfect shifts to watch the stream. We love when you're here, man. It's always a vibe. Appreciate you and everyone else, of course, being here to hang out with all of us, man. It definitely means a lot. Davey D. Elbath. Okay. I mean, maybe. Nika says, after this stream, please change the Sabo to Shamrock. Please. Too easy, man. Too easy. Yes. Yeah. Literally is June 1st, man. Like, I literally just my birthday is January 1st, and I feel like I just had that birthday. That was 6 months ago. This year, geez, man, this freaking year has went by so fast, dude. Sitting in the ER, oh, man. Yeah, hey, I hope everything goes well with that. I am sorry to hear that, but hey, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well. We will definitely keep you distracted for sure because there is so much to talk about. So much to talk about. Let's see. Shamrock over Shanks, no scars and no disability. Yes, sir. So you're on the Shamrock agenda too. Okay, man. Okay. Thank you, Reed. Yes, got it. Was at a Roots picnic this weekend. Okay, so you didn't see it. Okay, so you're gonna be reacting to it as well. Can I read? Can I freaking read? Holy crap. I actually am doing all anime episodes this weekend, finishing Tower of God. Man, I might have to watch a little bit of Tower of God alongside Bleach, which, speaking of Bleach, I did not upload on my schedule as I was supposed to. I was supposed to upload my update for Bleach yesterday, and I did not. It's the first time I did not upload on a Sunday. I apologize. My life has gotten crazy busy, but the video is recorded, and I am halfway through editing it. I will release it tonight after the stream. I will not sleep until that video is uploaded because, guys, I finished the Soul Society arc. There's so much to talk about. Good God. There's so much to talk about because I had to finish it. I couldn't do anything else with my life until I finished that freaking arc. So good Lord, there is a lot to talk about. Holy. Tower of God is amazing. I hope she gets better, Dizzy, for sure. Let's see. Neon in the building. What's going on, Neon? Honestly, we may have seen Davy D. Jones. His skeleton may have been on the front of Rox's ship in the God Valley flashback. I'm gonna have to go and look at that. I guess I'm gonna have to go check it out. You could be on to something. I don't know. I was finishing reading the chapter just now. Hey, we can react together, man. Rom Peace in the building. What's going on? Rom Peace, what up? Good to see you. Yes, I'm doing good. I've been busy. Good Lord, I've been busy. I have a lot of editing to do, but I'm never home. So, here we are. I got Nika switched to the secondary account. Okay. Dope, man. Let's see. Boom. Yes. 3-piece. Yo, I'm at water 7. Is it peak? Yes. Yes, it is peak. If you're at water 7, you are definitely at the great spot. Just keep going. And you are about to see some of the best anime and animation you've ever seen in your life. Just keep going, man. Dude, you gotta redo Bleach. I'm not gonna lie. This is okay. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get into the chapter. Hot take. Hot, scorching hot take. Scorching. I mean, on fire scorching take. It's in terms of retrieval arcs. So Soul Society arc might have been better than Enies Lobby. I don't even know if that's a hot take. I don't even know where that is in the community. I have no idea. But what I witnessed from the Soul Society arc, maybe I'm gassing it up. I have absolutely no idea. But if we're comparing retrieval arc to retrieval arc, I'm not gonna lie to you. That Soul Society arc has Enies Lobby beat. I thought when I saw Enies Lobby, I saw the peak of everything. until I watched the Soul Society arc and I witnessed peak, like real peak. Hey, I don't know, man. JC says, I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I know we got to get into the chapter, so I can't even go too far as explaining why. I can only drop that hot take and just keep it pushing, because we are going to be talking for a long time, but good God. You know what? When I drop the video, I think you'll understand, because I explained all of this in the video that I'm going to drop tonight, doing my recap. So I'll just leave it at that. We got to talk One Piece. Nika says, that's not hot read, that's truth. Oh, word? Okay, so maybe I'm not bugging. Maybe I am not bugging. Ree, you only talking big. Oh, hey. See, okay, so I was scared to say it out loud because I thought I was gonna get crucified. Apparently it's safe. This is a safe space. This is why I like talking here, because this is a safe space. You know, we've created a community where we can say things without getting, destroyed. Well, I get destroyed, when I say things about Usopp that I feel like are valid. But you know what? Whenever we're not talking about Usopp, everything else, it's a safe space there, Talk about this. You could be right, Dizzy. I don't know, but I feel like I have a lot of facts on my side to back. I don't know. JC said, our marksman Usopp is better than yours. See, if I respond to that, then people will say I'm hating on Usopp. So I'm not going to respond to that. But from the moment, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone because people are going to say I hate Usopp, and I do not. He said the king of snipers. Hey, man. L edges it out for me. L what? Hold on. Is that another arc? Oh, Enies Lobby. EL. Got it. I'm not even mad at that because everything we saw in Enies Lobby was great too. I just think so. I'm gonna say this now. I'm really gonna get into the chapter. I'm gonna spend maybe 60 seconds saying this because we do need to read the chapter. I think that okay, so you know how in Naruto, right? When you meet the Akatsuki, they don't really put all the chips on the table. Like you don't fully get to see everybody because they're all silhouetted out. This is the big group. You're all wondering like, okay, what is this person's power? Or at least I remember when I first watched Naruto, I was trying to figure out, okay, the Akatsuki, we had Itachi, but we didn't really know what he fully could do. And, we had all the other Akatsuki members. We were just kind of dying to see what their abilities were. We didn't really know. We didn't even get to see their forms or their actual designs for so long. Well, when I think of Bleach, I feel like Bleach gave me more than I even asked for in the Soul Society arc. They gave me all of the captains, all of their backstories. They gave me all of their abilities. They gave me all of the names of all their Zanpakutos, their Bankais. They gave me this person can use Kido. This person can use Hado. They gave me everything at once on a silver platter and said, boom, here, take a freaking bite. And I literally got to a point, I was like, this is too much food. I'm full, enough. And they just kept serving. And then at the end of it, you just get the biggest plot twist I've seen in so long. And man, shout out to Aizen. Aizen is actually 100% my favorite character in fiction right now because what they did with that man, good God. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get back to One Piece. Let's definitely get back to One Piece. Low-key, you remind me of Chopper. Hey man, I could put the hat on and I could really be Chopper if I need to. It's a tough battle of arcs though. That is true. Don't rally the Sop bros. Stop, bro. The Sop no, don't do that. Oh, Sasuke retrieval is the worst of the big three. It was okay. one of the best villain, all I'm gonna say. Okay, on that note, guys, let's get into One Piece. This is not a Bleach stream. I just had to say my piece, and then we can get right into it, man. Let me see what we have here. Okay, so boom, guys, today we are reading chapter 1174, and it's titled "We're All Bones When We Die." Okay, so let me zoom in here. Is this Brooke? It has to be Brooke. Reader request: Brooke getting electrocuted by electric jellyfish while swimming in the sea. And the jellyfish just to have eyes like Emu? They just have to? I swear, Oda is funny because this means something. This is some type of foreshadowing. So, Brooke giving a thumbs up, which we know that lightning doesn't affect him. We know this. I just wonder, what is Oda trying to give me with this? I don't know, but I'm saying it's a Brooke upscale. I don't know what Oda is trying to show me, but this is some type of Brooke upscale. Surrounded by jellyfish that resemble emu, and you get stung and you are just completely okay. That's gonna come back and be important at some point in the future. That's all I know for sure. Okay. Oh man, we just jump right into it. So, okay, so we had a whole skip of ages. Okay, Gunko's design is so freaking tough, bro. Oh my god, I freaking Gunko is top 3 characters for me. Top 3 characters for me, man. I love Gunko's design so much. This is so tough, man. Okay, so by the time the Princess of Asperia was 14 years of age, tales of her beauty had spread until 5 princes of nearby kingdoms had asked for her hand in marriage. 14 years old. Okay. Whoa, I yield. You're so weak. We're sorry. I don't like weak men or men who can't play music. Gunko upscale already. Before I go to page 2, I don't need to see anything. Gunko, I've always from jump felt like Gunko was like that. Because the fact that Gunko gets to Aru's castle in Elbaf and she's doing all the talking before Shamrock utters a word. She is trusted to not only go with Shamrock on this mission to go get Loki, but she's also entrusted to speak in Shamrock's place first and attack first without even getting the command to do anything. She's like, yeah, F it. Y'all aren't giving me, okay, you don't want to tell me where Loki is? All right, eat some of these arrows real quick. You know, like, Gunko has always been like that. And I really like how we're getting the Brooke backstory, but we're getting some on Princess Shuri too, man. And the fact that she's a princess and she's like that, just, I don't know. I like when Oda actually takes his time to really craft princesses well and not make them helpless. Okay. So she's beating up these other princes. Got it. I hear you defeated all the princesses, or wow, princess in combat, Princess Shuri. I sure did. You like strong women, don't you, Brooke? Well, I'm a lot stronger now. And I'm a lot cuter. I suppose you are. Oh, wait. I suppose you are. There we go. And I bet my chest will fill out in the future, too. Stop that. It's undignified. Oh, why do you have to talk like Papa? Good, Brooke. That's good. Kingdom of Hesperia, Battle Convoy Commander Brooke, age 27. Okay, so he's around Robin's age at this time. Dude looks good, man. Dude looks good for his freaking age. His fro, his drip. I can't wait to see the colors because he's got those flowers on the collar. I know those are going to pop with this drip. Hopefully Oda doesn't do him wrong with the colors because he's definitely got it on right now. Beauteous ladies. Might I have a gander at your garters? A peek at your panties? Okay, so he was on this timing before. Okay. Okay. So Brooke was always on this type of timing because there was a lot of speculation that maybe the whole panty thing came from him being out at sea alone. But this, of course, answers that. Brooke has always been on the timing to grab some panties. It's actually pretty funny. Who's undignified now? Brooke, man. But he shouldn't even have to go through this, though, because he's a good-looking guy. He's got it on. He doesn't have to resort to the panty jokes. So that does kind of, I don't know that I like that was his character right now, because I would have liked to see that he was loved by ladies, especially being the fact that he can sing and make music and he's got the drip and he's powerful and he works, with royalty. It's like, I just wish that he would have been portrayed with ladies wanting him and he had like a good dynamic between him and ladies. Like he had the Riz. It just sucks that I guess he just never had Riz, but Will of Dreams in the building. What's going on, Will of Dreams? 3D says, cover to cover Soul King. Let's go. Bonnie Boy Sai says, I like her powers. I do too. I'm a huge Gunko fan. Huge Gunko fan. So, yes. She said, those arrows are crazy. Too versatile. Yeah. You can fly on the arrows. You can direct the arrows to always hit their target. Stab people. Yeah, it's I really want to see. I hope Oda does a good job with fully fleshing out what Gunko can do with her power. JC says, I wonder about her name change. I wonder if that happened when she got connected with Emu. I know Will of Dream says suitors. Could be too. Suitors is crazy, but I guess that's the history of nobody. I mean, yeah. It could be. I just wonder when it happened because it could be a Gunko thing or an Emu thing. Like you need to give up your old life type situation. Because I don't know. She was a princess and she had to drop the princess title. I don't know. Just speculating. They got the ick from all those morning concerts. See, but that's the problem. Because I would have liked to have seen them liking that from Brooke. It just feels off. It feels like he should have been able to get more women because of those traits. That shouldn't have been like a turn off for women. I don't know. Like women typically love when people sing to them. Brooke may be doing the panty thing to make Shuri lose interest in him romantically. Okay. Okay. At the time, I just want to know why he continued it after the fact. But fair enough. Fair enough. That's a fair point. I just need to see why he still does it to today. Okay. Oh, cows and frogs and slaves and kings. We're all bones when we die. Cows and frogs and slaves and kings. We're all bones in the end. That's all there is to say. Okay. Yo. I love all your songs, Brooke. Yes. His Majesty said the same thing. You really love Papa, don't you, Brooke? And Mama too, of course. Yes, I owe everything. Oh, wow, I cannot read. Sorry. I owe him everything. If I hadn't met your father, I'd be nothing but bones by now. Okay, so we get Brooke at age 11. Okay, so we're really getting a Brooke flashback. Okay, so Brooke at age 11. They're so... Is he in jail? Oh, that must be a window. Why is he behind bars? They're so lucky. School. Real instruments. They sound so pretty. Why is he... Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Okay, he's looking through a gate. I'm about to say, don't tell me we got some type of like Sanji-esque type situation where you're locked up by your parents or something crazy. Got it. Okay. He's just looking through a gate. Uh-oh. That nasty little boy is peering through the bars again. You're scaring all the students. Ew, what a stench. The shame of the country. Yo, am I sensing racism here? What are we doing? What is happening? What are we doing here? Okay, because all these kids are white kids and a white teacher. Do they not like him because of the color of his skin? Is that where we're going? Because what is this nasty little boy? The stench, the shame of the country. You're going to have to explain to me what he did to deserve these monikers. Okay, hold on. Maybe they're going to explain it now. Let's blame the king. We need a new king. This is a trash dump. Okay, hold on. One day we'll get to play real music. Dad and mom and little bro. We're all starving and skin and bones. How am I even alive? Eating toads so I can thrive. Let's blame the king. We need a new king. So that's interesting. So Brooke grew up in basically an area similar to Gray Terminal. He was playing on trash just like Luffy, Sabo, and Ace did as well. Huh. Very that's very interesting. And he's singing to dogs. I feel like there's a lot more in this panel. I just need a second. But I really feel like this panel specifically is important. I feel like there's some type of significance to these two dogs. And I really feel like there's a lot of significance to this song as well. I'm going to come back to this panel. I could just be bugging, but it seems like there's something that's important in this panel. Dizzy said he looks just like young Rocks here. And God Valley Eva. True. Very true. I'm gonna come back to that. There's something important with this song and this panel, man. Now this guy definitely looks like freaking Rocks. Good Lord, I almost thought that was Rocks. Man. Bonnie Boy Side says, not gonna lie, and super side note, those lips are pissing me off at this point, Oda. Hold on, what? Oh, yeah, well, you know, that's how he draws Brook and Usopp. Ah, crap. My bad. I pressed the wrong button. Hold on one second. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, you know that's how he draws them too, so I guess that's just Oda's art style, man. These are terrible lyrics. Did you make them up? And is that it's my violin? That's a violin? I made it out of glass. I made it out of a glass bottle and some wire. Doesn't it sound nice? Sure. Way to be creative. You came here before, right? Are you a fan of my... Oh, can I read today? Sorry. Are you a fan of mine, old man? Ha ha ha. Maybe I am, but I'm not that old. I'm only 21. Okay. Wow. You look so much older. You must have a hard life. You got a weird laugh, kid. I guess I'll call you bro instead. Okay. And he has a shirt on that says die. That's an insane t-shirt. So, okay. So, I know this is obviously the king that we just saw last chapter. But, so Brooke, this man was good to you. And then when you grew up, you were like, yo, I want your wife and I'm willing to wait until you die to get with your wife. That is, I don't know if I'm impressed or upset because that's impressive, the determination and confidence. But at the same time, this is your bro. Remember, y'all are calling each other bro. And you're like, yo, your wife is mine. One way or another. Man, that's something, man. That really is something. Sheila said, Brooke was thinking about people dying and turning into bones even as a child. His devil fruit was meant for him. Facts. 100% facts. 100% facts. He even has a shirt that says die on it. Like, that is, I'm not gonna lie, I believe that that words are really powerful, not to get on any type of like spiritual or metaphysical thing. I just feel like the words that we say and the words that we wear as well signify things that are greater than what we can understand. So him wearing a shirt that says die, it just is not something I would have done. And I feel like it's very telling with what happened in his life. Even the things that he sang about as well. You know, it's unfortunate, man. Brooke is all bones after all. And we got the earliest panties jokes. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Here, bro, I'll cook you a meal as a sign of friendship. Is that a frog? I caught some fresh grasshoppers and a frog today. That's good. The secret ingredient is curry powder. I steal it from the Navy ships that come to port every now and then. It makes everything you put it in taste like curry. I guess that's not much of a secret ingredient then. Yeah. And he's doing the Nika pose too with his laugh. So now we've seen it from Princess Shuri and we've seen it from Brooke as well. Interesting. Dad and mom and little bro. Was that okay? Hold on, let me go back. That was in the song. See, I knew I needed to like spend a little bit more time on that panel. Okay. So I wonder if we're gonna get more about his parents. Or maybe his parents are dead. Maybe that is it. Because we haven't seen any mention to his parents. And we also know that like he's basically living in this trash dump and he's getting ran off and he seems like he's just alone. Good catch. I knew I needed to read this a little bit more. Dad, mom is okay. So he has a whole family out there. Huh. Granted, they got to be pretty old. So I just wonder if we'll get some type of. I wonder if the little bro that he has, if there will be some type of like lineage type situation. Like his little bro may not be an important figure, but he might have had a kid who is a relevant person right now, like in our actual timeline, and that would connect him to Brooke. I don't think we need to have that, but I just wonder if that'll be the case. Because little bro, I mean, if Brooke at that time was, we say Brooke is 11, so little bro would have had to at least have been 1 or 0 at this time. It would have been born. So little bro is at least 11 years younger than current Brooke at this time. So if little bro is alive and Brooke is 90 something, hold on. Now I got to confirm what Brooke's current age is. Give me 2 seconds because I'm trying to do math. How old is Brooke in One Piece? Hold on. Brooke is 90. So that would mean that his little brother at the youngest could be 79. He could be 79 at the absolute youngest. He could be older than that. If we're going on that track, on that logic, Brooke is 90. Thank you, Neon. So yeah, 70. Yes. Okay, exactly. So his it could be 79. Interesting. And what is the age difference between these two? So 27 to 14, that's 13 years. So Brooke's little brother could actually be the exact same age as Gunko as well. Because he could be 13 years, right? Am I doing the math right? No, I'm not. Good Lord. I'm trying to do math on the spot. Brooke's younger brother would be older than Gunko, at least by 2 years. There we go. Okay. Basing this all off of what I'm seeing right here. Okay. Got it. Sorry. I'm trying to do math on the spot and it's clearly not working. What's going on, Wayne? He says, what up, Wayne? Oda confirmed Brooke's favorite food, curry. W callback, Oda. Oda is Goda. Brooke had a family. Yes, he did. Wonder if his little bro was really dead. But did Brooke's brother survive? There are theories on that. Could be. We'll see. This chapter tells us his mom, dad, and little bro died of starvation. But if his little bro survived somehow, then he could be Rocks. Ooh. Do the ages line up though? Could the ages line up? Could the ages line up for that? Okay, hold on. Wait. How old was... Hold on. Let me just do some quick looks. How old was Rocks when he died? Oh, we don't have an age. Dang. Okay. I feel like that would be really, really close. That could be really close because we don't have an age, probably late 40s to like early 50s. That's possible. That's not, you can't rule it out. Wow. Okay. What did you miss? Not much. I believe I'm a couple pages into the chapter. Lil bro ended up at God Valley after Asperia fell. Okay. One theory is Kuzan's uncle is Brook. It's like Sengoku, who was born that same. I like Sengoku, who was born that same year. Brook sang the song. Okay. Brook was 11 in this part of the flashback 79 years ago. Got it. I think those Davy on God Valley came from Asperia. They were found twice. Okay. Brook, yes. Yeah, he's 90. There you go. I couldn't do it. Yeah. Brook's brother. Yes. Brook's brother would be 83 to 92. Well, he could be at the youngest 79. Because he would have to at least have been born when Brook was saying that when he was 11. Yes. Okay. Brook's brother is 88 now. That would mean he would be 32 when Rox attacked Mary Joie, which matches perfectly with how old Rox looks back then. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We'll see. We will see. We don't know how old Rox is, but yeah, he'd likely be 15-ish years older than Rayleigh, who is 78. Man, so that would be interesting. I like it. When Garling found something at God Valley, he found them. Zebek had to be around Roger in Newgate's age. Valid, and Newgate was 78, right? When he died? 78? Let me just confirm that. How old was Whitebeard when he died? I'm pretty sure. 72. He was 72. I mean, the timelines are matching because he could have been just a little bit older than Whitebeard, who was 72 when he died. Okay, chat. I like it. Zebek was likely older than Rayleigh, who is 78 now. He was already established. Roger was still coming up. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all's timelines are actually working. Cosmic, what up? What's going on, Cosmic? Good to see you, man. Garp, 78 now, and Roger would be Gunko's age now, 77. I think we have a theory that is actually not debunkable at the moment, and I like it. Okay, let me get back into the chapter. Let me zoom in. Okay, so they cooked up the meal. The soup du jour is dollar abalone. Am I sucking at reading right now? Harvested from the Euro Peninsula and cooked in red wine with A6 rupee beef. Your Highness, this is the daughter of Sefran Zaibatsu. She graduated top of the class from Inoa Academy. Okay. Oh, is this Candel? This must be Candel. What's up, bro? Wait, hold on. So he doesn't like the high class food. He's scoffing at the high class food. Okay. So is he like a prince then? I'm assuming, because I know he becomes king. He must be a prince. Interesting. What's up, bro? It's so good it made you tear up? Huh? Oh, right. This is Asperia too. I'm just a little tired. Thanks for the meal. Okay, so he takes a bite. swallows it. So good it makes you shiver, huh? I'm glad you like it so much. Hang on, bro. I'll sing you a song now. What? You want to pay me? Don't bother, bro. We've each got our troubles, don't we? Yo, Young Brook is goated, man. Young Brook is so freaking goated, man. Wow. And he has his scene. It's feeding food. Same way, which I'm assuming he's not going to like this food. I'm assuming. I don't know. Let's see. Orphan Peace is going crazy. I wonder if that's the curse of Blue Planet. I don't know, but we got a lot of orphans on the crew. The name of that curse is Nerona Emu. Okay. I can get with it. Brooke and Davy clan connection would be so interesting. Blackbeard versus Straw Hats will be even more interesting. A Davy on each side. Okay. I mean, I can see it. Again, I like it a lot. The timeline definitely adds up. So it's just a matter of if Oda wants to go in that direction, which I really do feel like there's a reason why we're getting Brooks flashback in Elbaf, and we got the reveal of Rocks in Elbaf as well. I do feel like he will end up potentially tying these two together. I don't think that's actually crazy at all. He's a prince at current. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Frog and Cricket Curry hockey confirmed. I don't know about that. Reminds me of Sanji's mom eating his food, exactly. Or Zoro eating the rice balls. Yes. See, that's what I was about to say before I started reading the comments. He has a similar moment as well for people who do not like the food, but end up eating the food as well. Yes. He's appreciating the high-class food he has and Brooks' kind heart to give him all he has, which is not much. Okay, there you go. That I like that explanation more. I was definitely feeling like he was kind of along the lines, but I like the way that you explained it. He was living in luxury. He was living a closed off life that was full of luxury. Now he is regretting living that life because he sees most people in his kingdom eat frogs to survive. Got it. I like that. The guy with no heart has the biggest one. Y'all are out here cooking in the comments tonight, bro. I'm liking all of these, man. Y'all are out here. I like it. I like what y'all are doing, man. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Okay. So he's got his drinks and he is sending Brooke. They're fishing, having a grand old time. And what is that? Is this a squid or a jellyfish? I almost said it was a homie, but I'm not going to go there. That is an odd looking fish though. I don't want to start speculating that that's a homie, but that is a funky looking fish for sure. But I will leave that one alone. Okay. One day, Asperia, Cello Port. It's a naval escort ship. Load the merchant ship with instruments. Be careful. They're fragile. Okay, so we have blood on the ground. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't know what you mean. You got the wrong guy. Don't lie to me, you little mule. Where's the powder the gangsters told you to carry? Where'd you hide it? The Navy is beating up a kid to interrogate him. Yo. This is actually insane, man. We have now an Anami and a Brook flashback to where we see that the Navy are just terrible, man. And we already knew this, obviously. This is nothing new. But they are so much worse, like the lower level Marines. Bro, you're literally beating up a kid, man. Wow. Slev! What up, Slev? I see you in the building. We paid a lot of money. Yes, Neon. So true. So true. So true. So true. I knew there was some type of parallel there. I just didn't call it. But yes, in the ASL flashback, Luffy sat in a chair just like this. Exactly like this too. Yes, beat up and didn't want to give away the information with Blue Jam. Exactly. There's a lot of parallels in this chapter, man. Okay. We paid a lot of money for that stuff, and you're supposed to give it to us. And instead, what do we find? Curry powder. He's singing through it all? Oh, man. Oh, man. Cows and frogs and slaves and kings. We're all bones when we die. Stop singing. It'll be over in a moment if I keep singing. So long, stray dogs. So long, bro. Either way, he's seen our faces. We gotta kill him and go after the gang. Yo, was this dance powder they were smuggling? Yo, you know what? Dizzy, okay. So I was sitting here thinking off top, like initially, maybe it's gunpowder, right? But then it's like, okay, why would the Navy need to capture gunpowder, right? They have guns, like, you know, I'm just, that wouldn't make sense. But now that you're actually saying that it could be dance powder, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Oh, I guess it could be. I guess it could be. I guess it could be dance powder. Man, dance powder, rain god, Zaza. This is getting really interesting. Alabasta, Vivi, something is here. Something is here because it could be dance powder, man. That's so crazy. We're all bones when we die. Oh, man. Brooke. Who comes to save him? Yo, I'm not going to lie. Why did Brooke want to steal this man's wife, bro? Why did Brooke want to steal this man's wife? Bro, the more I'm starting to see that this guy is actually a good guy for Brooke, the fact that bro wants to take his freaking wife, I just no, Brooke. You can't take your bro's wife. You just can't do it. So he blasts in the door. Prince Reuven? Huh? Prince? Oh, that's right. He didn't know he was a prince at the time. I'm so glad you're all right, Brooke. I don't know what I'd do with myself if you died. So much death. We just keep triggering the death. He's got the dye shirt on. I don't know. We just have a lot, and I just feel like there's a lot of power in the tongue, man. I hate it. Step back, Your Highness. The battle convoy will handle the rest. Don't try to stop me. I'll do this myself. Look what these guys did to my little friend. They need to feel the same pain he did. Reuben! Talk about it, Reuben. They need to feel the same pain he did. Hey, wait. That's Asperia's battle convoy. Oh, it's about to turn up. Why are we getting so lit right now? Like, I feel like this should be a chill chapter, but it's getting mad lit right now, bro. It's getting mad lit. Whoa, yo. Okay. Prince Reuben, we've caught the Mulan family and the mule who was transporting their drugs. Mule? Then he really is just a kid who loves curry powder? Oh, God dang it, bro. No way. He just got beat up and he was actually telling the truth, man. Oh, and he was singing. He was singing through his imminent death. And he was okay with the potential of it coming, man. And then we get the Mulan family who Brooke just cut down last chapter. Man. Okay. Oda is cooking, man. Oda and his pen is cooking. Your Highness, you have to set your personal grudge aside. The world government is behind the Navy. If the government is backing the scum, then the world's truly coming to an end. Right, Candel? I am your trusted blade. And then Princess Shuri becomes what? The devoted blade of God. Interesting. I'll fight at your side. Hey, stop. We're Navy. No, you're not. Uh-oh. You're trash. Oh, man. Reuben pulled the blades out too. Let's freaking go. So a freaking prince is out here. Yo, a freaking prince is out here on. Is he wielding two? Yo, bro is out here two sword styling. Man, what? Okay, Reuben. So Reuben is out here two sword styling, bro. Man. Next to his wife. Man. Cutting down Marines, bro. They're sword fighting. That's so cool. Did you hear? Lady Candel's done it again. She saved the kingdom from peril. Man. Yo, hold on. Let me read some of your comments. I know I'm backed up. Let me drink a little bit of water too. I'm going to read your comments. Okay. Sea Cops talking about no face, no case. Facts. Theory's cooking good this chapter. Yeah. Oda gave a lot for conversation this chapter for sure, man. He's seen our faces. We got to kill him. Typical villain line. Oh, man. I wasn't sure before. Now I'm certain they're bad. Cocaine nose candy. Are you saying this is a Peruvian? What is it? Peruvian powder? Peruvian dance powder or something? Prince Reuben. That's funny. It's so close to Peruvian. I would be I would be crazy. It would be crazy if it was dance powder and the abundance of it here summoned Zaza and she sank the island. Ooh. Okay. Maybe Emu was the misdirect here. So is this the comment section? Y'all just theorists now in the comment section? I mean, I'm here for it. I like this. I feel like this is the most that everyone collectively has been on like their own theory in the comment section. This is dope. I'm liking these. Beat for real just got back. Oh yeah. Gotcha. The fact Brooke is trying to steal his wife and the king still lets him stay around and train his daughter and protect the kingdom. Real bros. True. Get it back in blood. Facts. I think Candel has pheromones mist that hypnotizes people to love her. Look at gray pixelated above. Oh, wow. Look at the gray pixelated cloud up above Candel and Brooke's head. That cloud is the same mist that we see with the empresses in Amazon, Lily, Gloriosa, and Shaki. Word? Hold on. Is that facts? You said, look at the cloud above Candel and Brooke's head. Hold on. Let me go back. Which panel are you talking about? Hold on. Did I go too far back? I might have missed it. Here, I'll come back and find it. I'll come back and find it because I do want to know what you're talking about. Because I do believe you're probably cooking. Oh yeah, full circle facts. What I said about, hey man, Slev, look, hey man, you might be cooking. Looks like rocks, nose, hair, eyes, Davy. Yeah, everything about this is screaming rocks. Facts. Last one, but he's not there yet. Okay. At the very top. Okay. I promise you I will come back to check it. Oh, I'm not there yet. Got it. Okay. Got it. He's not there. Okay, cool. So I'm not there yet. It's the next page. Okay. Boom. I don't know. I can see some Foxy in that nose and chin. There's a little bit of Foxy in that for sure. There's definitely a little bit of Foxy in that. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. Esperia Palace. Are you awake now, Brooke? I am not angry at you, Prince Reuben. I am simply asking that you be more mindful of your royal position. Yeah. Hey, Brooke, you're a prince, bro? Listen, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I was trying to hide it. I just had too much fun hanging around you to ruin the good times. Also, don't you dare tell anyone about stealing that curry powder. Every time Prince Reuben went missing, we went into a panic trying to find him. Is there someone off the side saying that? Why are they like silhouetted out? It's odd. Am I bugging or is that weird? Or are they just like, I don't know. Because I don't know with Oda anymore. He does things that like could be weird, could not be weird, could be something, could not be something. You said the queen is saying that. Okay. It's just weird that they're like silhouetted off to the side. But okay. I got you. It's Candel. Okay. Got it. Just odd that he drew it like that. I never would have guessed he was passing the time with such an adorable little friend. Yep. He is going crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know your wounds were so deep. Nah, he's fine. Ignore him. More importantly, listen up. This guy's my favorite musician. Give him a room in the barracks and some real instruments to play, and make it so he can attend school. We've got a new star in Esperia. I love this guy. If we keep him around, life in the palace is going to be way more fun. Wow. This is the panel with the clouds finish and then come back. Okay. Oh, you're talking about in the background of this. Well, let me go back and read the comment that he said. Hold on. Let me pull up the comment again. I think Candel has pheromones mist that hypnotizes people to love her. Look at the gray. Ooh. Okay, now I'm tracking. Above Candel and Brooke's head, that cloud is the same mist that we see with the empresses in Amazon Lily. Maybe because the tap with the heart. Maybe, man. I like it. There's definitely something to the background there. Ooh, man, a lot of theories. All right, gang, it's time. This is a short chapter. Doesn't Oda owe us like another page? Am I bugging, or we normally get at least one more page? Hold on, let me go back to the last chapter. I'm on page 12 to 13. This was a short chapter. Hold on. Let me see. Went to the same one. Goodness gracious. This feels mad short. 2 to 3. Yeah. See, he goes say 18 to 19. This was a crazy short chapter. Man. Yeah, we're missing like 4 pages, right? 6 pages, actually. Yeah, it's usually 17 to 18 pages. Okay, so I'm not bugging. They said it was going to be short. Oh, okay. This to me, I don't know. This feels like the shortest chapter I've ever read since I went manga. I don't know if I've ever seen a chapter that was only 12 pages. Man. I mean, but you're right. In fairness, he did give us a lot in this chapter to theorize on. So, okay. I'm here for it. Let me read some of your comments while everybody else gets up here. Oh, okay. No, she sees it. Dust happens when Boa makes people stone. You mean Candel has the Mera no Mi? I mean, it's definitely possible for sure. I mean, because, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the same type of text that Oda gives Boa? Like when she does like the Mero, like the love beam? Doesn't he like write it in that with like a heart on it? I don't think I'm bugging. That does seem very similar to how he writes her in the manga. Boa's fruit. Someone's been watching Dawn and Dusk. I think it's just a guard talking. Okie dokie. That's what did it. One tap to the forehead. I mean, look, if there is some type of pheromones or like some type of hypnosis or some type of something attached to it, then fair enough. I'm okay with it. I understand why Brooke kind of fell under this trance. Let's see. I got you. 3 P.S. This is Nika. Oh yeah, of course. I got you, bro. I'm already knowing. Yo. You need to rotate yourself.
Oh, wait. Okay. I did something wrong. I hopped on through a room. Okay. I'm coming right
You're
back.
good.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I do. Dizzy says we got a drum island and a giant harp island. The islands are making a band. Who is missing? I mean, you just need the drums of liberation, and maybe we activate something. I do like where you're going with that. Zon the building says, "What up? We here. What up? We saw a guitar island in some episode. Word? Okay, word. Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
What up? Chapters 1156 and 1157, we see Gloria and Shaki. F it. I'll pull it up. I got it right here. I can pull it up. Let me see. 1156.
What's up, Ree?
What up? Okay, so we do get the eek with the heart right around it, kind of in that same type of situation that he just drew Candel in. But let me see. I do want to pull up the mist you were talking about. Roger simping, man. Good Lord, Roger. Let me see. Are we I can kind of get some type of effect back here ish. Definitely got the stars twinkling for my boy Roger.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, you're good.
Okay. What's going on?
Not much, man. We definitely got a lot to talk about for sure.
Holy night candle.
Holy night candle. Okay, here, let me hit a few more of these comments and then we can get into it. Let's see. Dawn and Dusk, fire One Piece content for sure. Oda owes us the One Piece at this point. Hey, man, I'm here for it. If he gives me the One Piece next chapter, I wouldn't even be upset. I wouldn't be upset, man. If we get the One Piece in a flashback, I'm with it, man. I just want to know what it is at this point. All good, short chapter, but full of ingredients to cook with. True. Oda owes us 3 chapters a week. We are too lenient on him, slacking off. Hey, man, Oda, give me what I am owed. What's up, Foolie?
Yo.
Amazon Lily. Now I'm thinking about it. Lily like Vivi's kin? Question mark. I mean, look, I definitely
she's a descendant. She's Nefertari. That's exactly what that means. Yeah, but we knew that already, though. She's a descendant. She's a Nefertari descendant. Lily was a Nefertari. Vivi's a Nefertari. She's kin. She's descendant. Confirmed.
Well, I think he was saying could Amazon Lily have some tie to Lily?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, that's probably got caught up. We already speculate that, so that's why. Yeah. We've been speculating that for a while. I guess this is something that leads more towards it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I do think that she has ties to, as far as Candle. Something else interesting that people have been looking at is her presentation on her name card. It has the same structure as Mihawk's. Only Mihawk has ever been presented. If you go back to Candle's name card, like she has the proof, she has the whole cross and everything in the background right above her name. Only Mihawk has gotten that. No one else has gotten that type of treatment.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. We try to catch up on some of these comments. It means the next part of Brooks' flashback is major. Hey, I'm here for it. Oda is in South Africa checking out the live action Alabasta set, so he hurried.
Yeah, that's probably why the chapter was short. That's what I was going to mention.
That's true, because we definitely did just get the video. Did you see that video of him drawing Luffy in the sand? That was
The
so
aura,
man.
the aura.
That was
That's
so
real.
man. Okay, not to drag spoilers into it, but there were spoiler points that didn't happen in this chapter.
Yes, and like me and Bands told y'all, spoilers have been very rare and weird lately. So there's a lot of non-confirmed spoilers that are out, and take everything with a grain of salt until you see the chapter. Like I always say, there's always at least one spoiler that's not true that comes with spoilers, anyways. So yeah, like they said that Candle was gonna meet Saturn in this chapter. That didn't happen, but regardless of what, my thoughts on her remain the same, especially after this chapter. This chapter kind of solidified a lot of my thoughts that I was having about her from last chapter.
Okay. I'm loving the King Brook screen time. Yeah, it's dope. It's definitely dope. Emmy B says, short but sweet. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Botany Boy Ty says, I wonder if there was a cut or people were capping. Oh, he's talking about the spoilers. I mean, who knows out nowadays, man? Who knows?
Yeah, it just be like that sometimes.
Okay. Oda with the double flashback in one arc and another entry for a dope character in Reuven that man don't miss. Facts.
I've been enjoying Reuven. I really have. Reuven.
Yeah. Reuven. No connection to like Peruvian like powder though, right?
No, it's supposed to be like a reference to like Ludwig Beethoven.
It was a joke. It was just
God damn it.
It was just a joke. Now that I found out the actual name for cocaine, I just love saying the full thing. And it's just nice that his name is Reuven. So I didn't know.
What did I walk into?
You walked into a great time, my friend. You walked into a great time.
Y'all talking about pure Colombian right now. I'm like,
hey man, now that I know the actual formulaic name for it, I just love saying it. And I had to literally look it up. I'm like, what is that? Like, oh, okay, got it. Okay, now. Anyway, it was just a joke. This joke. Don't take me serious. I can see a cut with King and Reuven. Okay.
I can see that.
Do we meet Leuven's evil father next chapter? Maybe. I'd like for us to find out more about what happened fully to Brooks' family. Like if they really did die, if one of them could be alive, because I do think that would make for a lot of interesting stuff and a lot of interesting theories as well. I like where y'all were going with the rocks thing. I love that.
I think first shout outs to Leuven. That's Beethoven. If anybody hasn't caught it yet, that's Beethoven. Mm-hmm. And I like how Oda is using the character inspiration. I think that's very tough because he's taking Beethoven's first name and kind of combining it with his last name, and that's how you get Leuven. Also, with this whole rocks, and Leuven has traits of Davy Clan, and Brook also has traits of Davy Clan, in my opinion. So the way I'm seeing it, their meeting is a tie of fate as well. Like they don't even realize it. That's why they rock the way they do. It's a tie of fate, and they don't even know. I really think they're both just Davy Clan members. At this point, I'm thinking Brook is a Davy. That's in my head until someone tells me something solid that really shows me otherwise. I'm thinking that. Like that's how I'm looking at it. I really do think that. Like their meeting, Leuven and Brook's meeting is a tie of fate in itself. Like there's a reason they're meeting each other. And it's put in like what's happening all in the kingdom, how it's coming full circle now in Elbaf. It's all on purpose. I don't think none of that's an accident.
Word. What up, Bands?
Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Is it like
Hey,
too
I'm
loud?
supposed to recognize you though, man. You got a different hat on, bro.
Does
The
it sound
bucket hat.
too? Does it sound too loud?
No, sounds perfect.
Okay, because I'm trying to set up. I'm trying these this, and then I have my digi mic on my shirt, so I just want to make it sound a little clearer.
Sounds perfect, man.
Bet.
But why the bucket hat though? I really gotta know because like this is throwing me off, man. This is not a band's look.
I've been wearing a bucket hat all day because I was doing yard work. I was just mulching all day. I just didn't want the sun just beaming on my dome.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So that's a different bucket hat. That's the same sweaty bucket hat.
Same one. I'm sweaty right now.
He
there
toughen
you
it
go,
out.
man.
He
There
toughen
you
it
go.
out. I got you.
There you go.
No. There's nothing wrong with my hair too. Trust me. Like my hair is all fine. It's just that literally I just been literally outside all day. My socks are
Oh
actually
no,
like black.
I know you clean. I know you clean with the cut. I seen you recently.
I actually do got a shower. I stink right now. Ooh.
Okay, Zoki, man. We have a lot to talk about for sure. And I will get back into your comments here in just a minute. Guys, we got a chapter to discuss, man. A chapter, a short chapter, but a chapter that allows people to theorize. And I think we just need to get into it. Fully the Oni, thoughts, rating, and I just want to know. I think you've got some insight I need to hear.
I know it was a great chapter. I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed what we got so far. I know a lot of people are in a place where they're like, some people are happy about getting happy about getting Brooke's backstory, but some people are like, we just left from a flashback to go into another flashback. But I'm enjoying what we're getting from Brooke and whatnot. I'm hoping that we get more like development of the past. And like the one thing I gotta say, and this kind of kills me with the opening of the chapter and whatnot, is that I defend Rebecca. I defend Rebecca a lot. I'm a Rebecca defender. And seeing how Gunko is like a way better Rebecca is mind blowing to me. Like she actually like can feel like she can hold herself, hold her own and whatnot. Even with like the time going, I'm just like, that's impressive to me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good representation of a princess that I'm enjoying. Cause like I love Shihoshi. I love like Rebecca and whatnot, but those aren't the favorite of the princesses that get active. And I want to see like more of Gunko, especially with Brooke saying that like Gunko did kill her father and whatnot, or if the reason why her father is not still around and whatnot. I'm intrigued to see that, like especially with like everything that we've gotten from Brooke to now is just I just love it. I'm just loving it. It's like I'm a Brooke fan, so like getting all this backstory about Brooks is just nice to see, like him as a kid, seeing like his woes, and like even as a young kid, he had that free spirit of like of an artist. He's always had that like artist, like free spirited vibe and whatnot. And him being based off like a Jimi Hendrix or a Slash type, character, like musician and whatnot, he really does embody that. Like he got it out the mud, made his own instruments and whatnot. That's a level of like punk that like I gotta give to him that is just like cold as hell. That's like this was to me this was a solid 9. I want more because I can't wait for the next chapter, because like I want to see like more of Brooke's happiness that when we get the downfall and whatnot. And also I want to see like what made him join the Rumbar Pirates and him seeing Roger as an upstart. I do want to see younger Roger as an upstart. I want to see like, was it him and Rayleigh together in Gabon? Like, were they just 3 deep? Like, as upstarts or whatnot? I'm curious about that. I'm intrigued. That's what I'm like, yeah. I gotta give it a solid 9. Yep.
How long do you think they were going to be in this flashback? If you just had to give your best guess.
The next 3 chapters, the next 3 to 4 chapters. I think there's gonna be a 5 chapter like flashback.
Okay. Fair. Zaza.
Oh, all right. Listen.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you rate the chapter fully?
Yeah, a 9.
You
It's a
give it
solid 9.
Okay, cool.
Love the chapter. Love the Brooke lore. I don't know if anyone point noticed, Brooke and Luffy pretty much grew up the same. Both in the garbage fields, and I think that's kind of why Luffy messes with Brooke so much. That's why he was like, yo, just join my shit. Y'all grew up the same. Y'all both got beat up. Both. What is with Oda and I love it. Oda just tying up kids and letting them get beat up. I love it. But they connected.
He said they were born under the same star. Remember, Brooke said that. Him and Luffy.
Look at that. Look at that. Nigga. And listen, this is gonna be the love arc, bro. Cause like, if that girl, what's the mom's name again? Candle or whatever her name is. If she has Boa's fruit, I'm getting tired of this love thing being in this, bro. I'm getting tired of this love thing being in this. But it's still a 9 chapter for me, but I'm just getting tired of it's always the love and all the dudes are fawning over her, bro. We just got out of Simp Piece. Can we not do this again? That's my only qualm about it.
We're about to get the Void Century flashback here soon,
it's
bro.
a Void Simp arc, bro. I'm telling you.
It's the Void Century for a reason, bro. I'm just trying to let you know and get prepared. There will be a lot of simping. That's why they wanted to erase it, because of the amount of simping that happened.
Void Piece is gonna have a lot of that. He ain't lying.
It's a century, bro. It's a whole century. So I'm just trying to get you ready and just prepare, man. Just literally prepare for it. Wait, did you rate it? Am I missing ratings?
I gave it a 9.
I don't know why I'm not hearing that. Okay. My ears don't work. That's fine. Bands D. Clover. The man who says Clover is the man marked by flames, and I'm here for it. Stand on it, man. What's up? What's your thought?
AKA Iceman bands.
Iceman. Okay.
Iceman. I give the rating a solid 9. I would probably say the most interesting things to me, probably within the chapter, is probably just a lot of I don't want to say parallels because it's like the same person, but you could definitely see a lot of the tendencies that Brooke was showing us early in One Piece when it came to just music, instruments, and schools, with his whole flashback so far. When it came to literally him having this obsession of just singing essentially like every second as a kid, it kind of just like kept him going through these tough times, which I really appreciated.
Go ahead, I pause you real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Savi, this is your guy, Kezi. He says, hope all is well, brother.
My boy Savvy Luciano. Let's go. It's my
Drop
brother.
the $5 super chat. Fire emojis.
Facts. Liddy, my guy. Liddy. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate the super
Definitely.
chat, man.
Facts. That's my brother right there.
Okay, word. All right. My bad, Benz.
There you go. I forgot. Oh yeah, with music. So yeah, I liked everything about it. It just kind of just ties it all in together as for him as a character. When it comes to just music, his love for, his admiration for, and what keeps him going through. And then also the things that I find a little bit interesting about the whole chapter overall is I'm starting to think, and hopefully, I mean, you could quote this on me, maybe for the future. I'm starting to think the whole situation with the benefactor and Brooke and Gunko, it's looking like to me that the blame was placed on her and that she wasn't actually the one that killed the benefactor. And I think that it was more of the lines of Candel, or it could have been an order that was placed upon from Emu. Because I don't think Emu like specifically pulled up to Asperia. So I think there was probably like allegiance falling out. Probably Asperia was probably one of the next kingdoms to come up to a lot, like to pledge allegiance to Mary Joie or to the whole world government. They probably just didn't want to, because it looked like to me with this whole flashback so far that the king himself didn't align with his father, and that's why Brooke had this falling out with the government, I guess you could say, at the time in the kingdom. And his whole placement is to kind of show that he doesn't line up with his father, and that he's different. And that's why he was able to be friends with, Brooke. So it looks like he, since he didn't line up, he probably just didn't want to line up with the government, and they probably didn't like it. So Candel was probably told to kill him or someone else. And then Gunko was just ultimately the one to be placed to be blamed. And then they probably outed Gunko because of that simple fact, because they probably had the whole kingdom hate her. And then that probably ultimately led her to go into her like dark side on some like Anakin stuff. And then that's probably how she ended up being, you know, a servant to Emu. And then that's probably why Brooke is like angry at Gunko. And we'll probably find out through the whole flashback that she didn't do it. And then that probably leads us to having Ragnar unmelt the ice, Gunko reconnecting with Brooke, and then Brooke, you know, probably talks to her, and then they explain the whole situation. And, you know, Brooke is like, I thought you did it. And Gunko was like, no, I didn't do it. And then boom, they kind of just reconnect. That's what I think so far.
I like it. Yo, what's up, Easy over on Instagram? What up, my friend? So you don't think it's just a Domiriverse type thing?
No, I think it was more of because how it looks like structurally wise, that Kandel looks like this like savior type of character, and Brooks looks like the next one in line, and then Leuven looks like the king that like is coming into his own like shadow instead of his father, and it looks like they don't align with the world government except with Kandel. So it could easily be like, hey, let's kill him, let's place this on her, let's just do it like that. And then Brooke will probably get upset. Brooke probably leaves in that situation because he's just like, the kingdom's going to shit. And then probably wants to go join Calico and want to be a Rumbar pirate and leave because Asperia isn't what he thought it used to be. And then music probably gets ripped out of the kingdom. And I don't think he would want to stay in a place there's no music at.
This is a question for all of you guys. If it was Domiriverse, would you be disappointed?
No.
I don't want it to have been, but if it would be, it wouldn't. I wouldn't. It's a plot device. I expect it to be used where it makes sense to be used. So I wouldn't be mad at it. But I don't think it was that full on. But like I said, if it comes out to being that, it makes sense. I'm not against that at all.
Yeah, wouldn't be against it. It's just that like you can do it without having to use it. You can make those actions happen without having to rely on that. And I would like that to be the thing. But I'll
fully nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset about it either. I don't want Domiriverse to be the answer for everybody's corruption and flipping sides.
Bingo. That's where I was going. I don't want it to just be like a here you go. Boom. Yeah. Take it. All right. Let's just
oldest answer for everything.
Yeah, like like I don't want it to be overused because like the God Valley piece, that was kind of, I didn't like it, but I was like, all right, you know what? Fine. Like if that's what it's got to be, then fine. I hate that it was used there, but at the same time, you know, we had something kind of similar-ish with Loki and Harold. I was okay with that. I was kind of like, I definitely wanted it to be a little bit something different. Fine.
Yeah, like history can repeat itself, but not too many times. You feel me? Like,
right.
I'm cool with that. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to trust Oda here.
Yeah, and I believe that he will probably do something else, but I'm just saying if he goes Domiriverse, I'm gonna have criticism because it's like, dog, like you introduced something and now it was just everything in the past. And then that makes me think, like I already said, there might have been some Domiriverse freaking between Joy Boy and freaking Davy, and somehow somebody got domied and turned on people, and that's all it actually ended up being, which to me, that would be disappointing.
I want to shed some light on that point. If you go back to the panel where we get Vegapunk talking about what happened in the past, and it has Joy Boy in the air, like going to fight the guy in 20 Kingdoms, whatever the case may be, he's in his Nika form. If you look at the silhouette of the kings, under the silhouette of the kings, they have like the devil fruit swirls all under in the silhouette. So you kind of see and notice, and you're like, yo, what? Like, okay, so it would either mean that they got powers bestowed upon them by Emu through devil fruit, or them kings got Domiriverse. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. And then he just manipulated those bloodlines from there. So it's either he made, but to me, it means that he allied with those 20 kings. He bestowed his power to them. That's why you see the 20 kings now. Summers is one of the families he gets bestowed to Omen. So it makes sense that that's what it kind of means generically, rather than, but if Domiriverse was to be the case there, once again, it would make sense, but I would hate it. Like, don't you overutilize it. So I'm with you.
I want more of an assassination.
Boom.
I want that assassination, put the blame on Gunko, and then we kind of get the reconnection of her and Brooke back because it was a misunderstanding. Plus, I think it fits chronologically because the time period of him dying has to be around when Brooke is like between the ages of 20 and 40. So if like, you know, Gunko and all that ages respectively, it kind of would fit because I don't think Gunko could be like 5 and then they put the blame on her. Yeah, I mean, like she would have to be a little bit older to make it work.
No, don't forget she's 14 right now, so she's gonna be either this age or whatever age she is in the time skip that they skip past the time they skip past in the next chapter. She'll be maybe 17 or something like that. They might stop at 17 or 16 or 15. I don't know, one of these like young princess ages. But they were pretty close. I agreed with the comment that said next chapter will pretty much give us is going to be the major part. The next chapter is the major part to this, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Try to hit some of these comments. Where am I gonna start from though? Hashtag void simptury. It's coming, man. Just prepare for it.
Hashtag void piece. Yeah, it's about to be crazy.
We better get void ASAP. Hey, man, it'll be here before you know it. Blackbeard wanted Boa's fruit for a reason. True. Very true.
I don't think it's for himself, but hey,
I mean, he could look. He's attracted to somebody, man. I think people downscale his beauty.
No, it's not about that. I don't know. I think it's more for somebody else. But
who you got in mind? Don't say Katarina. She already has one.
No.
Whoever he decides to make his wife or his bride, maybe.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
What if we just give Aokiji 2 fruits? He's a handsome guy.
Hell no.
Dang. You hating on Iceman, bro?
The cold love. Oh,
you the Iceman.
That would be
for that.
I like how you said it, but that would be pointless because those powers do not need each other in no type of way.
That wouldn't be a buff.
I just wanted to see what Iceman would say to an Iceman upscale,
but that's not really an upscale. They just kind of cancel each other essentially. They don't really upgrade.
That's what I'm saying. Their powers don't help each other, so it's like God damn. But it would make him match Sakazuki for what Oda said about Sakazuki. So hey, take that.
Plus you can't say Aokiji because knowing Strawberry, she's gonna be like, nah, it gotta be King, gotta be Albert. He's so beautiful. Albert gotta get it.
No, can we stop calling him?
It's gotta be Albert. Yo, that's sending me. That is sending me. Yo, that is sending me USPS Express right now. That is crazy. No,
Albert's the only beautiful one to have it.
Nah, Kaido heard that and said, "Okay, I'm gonna call you King." That's like what Zeus did to Nami. Said, I'm gonna call you Cotton. Zeus said, I am Zeus.
Yo,
these terrible names, bro. Like,
hey man,
yeah, I'm sorry. I
like Albert. I stand on my hill. I'm dying on that.
Oh man.
Also shows how Brooke stayed sane on the ship for 50 years. He already lost everyone twice, and he knew how to be alone with his own thoughts. Y'all are getting into it in the comment section tonight, man. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if everyone took like a philosophy class before this chapter, but I'm getting some real comments that are making me think. So
I think he was just songwriting the whole time.
You think so? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he actually entered depression there.
I don't know. You can still do that and enter depression. That is still you can still do that. I think the songwriting kept him sane. That stopped him from going cuckoo. Like that's why he's still able. That kept his will intact. I think this is the music, and that definitely helped keep his will intact.
He got like 60 albums ready.
Hey man, I'm trying to see someone make
He did a war out of nowhere.
Yo, Brooke is Brooke Iceman?
Someone got to make mention to it post time skip. That's all I'm asking.
Might be.
Does he go on tour again? That's the real question I wanted to ask you. Does he go on another tour?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yes.
Yes, bro. He got to go on another grand tour,
Oh,
bro.
definitely.
Yeah, he got to talk about the king when he's the king. Yeah, he got to spread that love. That's a fact.
It's gonna be a cold album
The
too.
world,
yo.
the world tour. No red line. No red line. World tour. Think about that, bro. About to go crazy. The bank about to be Nami about to be eating. That's his new manager. He eating. They eating.
Nami could be a manager.
Easily.
She is. She's managing
What?
money.
I'm about to say nobody, but she's the manager and her bodyguard team. I'm lit. Like I'm really good. Like we good out here.
Quartermaster.
Yeah. Facts. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, before we go, I know I already brought this up. I think I just already said this to Nika and Bands. I need to get y'all's takes on Fuli and Za. So last chapter we saw Speed Feet. What do you? No, don't look at me like that, Fuli, because you already no. Fuli already. You already know where I'm going, but can I just go there though?
Go for it. I'm here for it.
Put your GPS away. I know you know where I'm going. Just let me drive the car. Okay.
Let him land.
Good Lord, Fuli's faces.
Let me land.
Anyway, before I was interrupted. So we saw a Speed Feed last chapter. That was very, very interesting from the man himself, Soul King. And I was having a conversation with Wayne, who I call Wayne a Nami hater because he won't allow Nami to have any upscale. He'll always downscale her. He swears he doesn't hate her, but for whatever reason, maybe he just doesn't like tangerines or doesn't like the color orange. Or I don't know what it is. Four-letter
clouds.
People. Clouds. I don't know. Maybe he's like freaking Killingham. Maybe he doesn't like the rain. I don't know. But he doesn't like Nami. Anyway, I was telling him, hey, there was something interesting about that speed feed we saw last chapter because Nami was doing that at 8 years old. But it doesn't get talked about enough because she has actually been out. Don't blink like that, Fully. She's been out here actually stealing from people so fast that they don't even realize that she has went through all of their pockets and put everything in their pockets and her pockets before they can even realize that they had been touched. That's a feat just like what we just saw from Brooke with the delayed slash as well. People don't even know that you cut them. Well, people don't even know that you stole from them. So I was just saying that she did a feat just like this. And I asked the question, which one is more difficult to do? Walking by and cutting people without them seeing you, or digging into jacket pocket, pants pockets, front and back, inside of their pockets as well, in a bump, and putting it all into your pockets? Which one do you think would actually be more? Don't laugh, Za. Which one would be more? No, I'm being serious.
Which one would be more difficult?
Which one is more difficult to do without being noticed?
The blade.
Okay.
You're going in public with a weapon, and if we're going off the length of Brooks swords and whatnot, that is a fairly large, you know what I'm saying? Fairly large thing you're taking out, slashing multiple people with, none of them noticing you pulling this weapon out and going about your day.
Not to mention the sheer focus and power you need to cut through somebody in the first place.
And they're dead. These people are out. Enough to at least take them out type stuff. That's enough, you know what I mean? And pickpockets of this today, I think David Blaine could do what you talking about right now.
Yeah, it's a speed feed. Yeah, for sure. Is it not a speed feed? What are you talking about?
Sure.
Wow, it's crazy. It's not a speed feed? Are we serious?
That's crazy.
Being a pickpocketer is not a speed feed. Fully, what are we doing?
It is a finesse feat.
Wow, this is, you know what?
She had the hands of a finessing god. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be quick. You ain't gotta be quick to master finesse somebody. And I think Nami could do that. I don't think she gotta be. She could do it at any speed that she wants. Pause.
If an 8-year-old, mind you, she was doing this to Marines at 8. If an 8-year-old pickpockets a grown man grown men, by the way, and they never realize it. That's not a speed feat, fully.
Okay. Let's say this 8-year-old stabs all these Marines. And they don't know to get away with it.
I can't get anything out of you.
He sounds like Zah right now.
No. He sounds like Wayne. That's the crazy part. He sounds like Wayne. No, Zah, hold on. Zah, I'm gonna let Zah get his opportunity because I need to know, Zah. You're a more rational person. I don't know what's going on fully right now. It's the horns today. What's up with Zah? Be honest. What are we talking about, bro? And then we can move on. I just need to know.
Bro, I was dying because you described Brooks P in like a sentence. You gave Nami so much. He's like, she stole it from the front. I'm like, wait,
bro. Come on, bro.
So much stuff to Nami.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm just saying, like, is that not a speed feat? That's all I'm saying.
No, it is a speed feat. I just feel like One Piece, you gotta give levels to speed feats. Like it's like Brooks' thing is like a level 5 class speed feat. Because like he said, he slashed someone and it's powerful as shit. Nami's thing is still a speed feat, but they're just on different levels. But
fair. See, that's all I wanted to hear. That's it. We can move on. I just needed to make sure we were all in the right mindset tonight because, I ain't talked to y'all in like a week. So I just want to make sure y'all are, with it. We're in like the same One Piece train, Okay.
I mean,
and we are.
If we're on this boat, can I give Sanji a speed feat for how fast he be cutting stuff in the kitchen?
Yeah, you can actually. Absolutely. Because I've seen him. Now it's not faster than.
Huh?
It's not faster than speed feat. I'm attaching to Nami. But it's definitely a feat. You got it.
What do you mean? This is Sanji's arguably the fastest in the whole crew. I would assume his kitchen skills got to be as fast, right?
All I'm saying is, who is the faster 8-year-old? Last time I checked, Sanji was locked in a cage at 8 because he was weak. Nami was out here stealing from Marines at 8.
Yo, he sounds like
wait, hold on. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Wait,
now.
I'm talking about an 8-year-old that's stealing from Marines. 8-year-old Sanji was getting kicked in the face by his brothers because he was a loser.
That's a durability feat. That is
a durability feat. I will give you that.
Those are enhanced brothers and sisters.
Hey, you know what, man? Me and you can agree with that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
What about Zoro? He was getting beat by a girl.
Hey, Nami was beating up guys. I mean, look, you're just
why Zoro gets strings?
I need a drink.
Zola was getting beat by a girl that fell down the stairs. Like this is crazy.
Yo, what's going on right now?
What's really happening? No, he's just giving
what is happening?
Nami up. I don't know.
Are we upscaling kids?
We've lost the plot at this point.
If
we're scaling 8-year-olds, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm putting my life in the hands of 8-year-old Nami. So I'm saying.
We're not putting our life in our hands on Kid Luffy.
He doesn't. He's too reckless, man. I'm not gonna hold you. He's too.
That don't mean nothing. When Ace was going through all that, Sabo was going through that. He's a right hand to pull up.
Fair.
He couldn't control his fruit.
That don't mean anything.
Nami had more precision than Luffy had at 8 years old. This just is what it is.
I don't think Nami could beat those bandits that Luffy went to go fight and Ben Beckman had to go help him. I don't think Nami beats those bandits.
He didn't beat them.
I know he didn't, but I don't think none of them did. I don't think none of them do.
That, and you know what? Me and you can agree. I'm just saying her precision was top notch at 8. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
So are we gonna give Robin kid feats too? Because Robin's been escaping.
What did she do
for you gotta.
She didn't do anything. Aokiji literally put a nice little boat, put a nice ice path, and said, "Here, just go straight."
That where she's like escaping Marines and stuff like that.
My!
Now she gets a stealth feat. That's a stealth feat. She was able to hide. Now, how fast was she able to run? I don't know because she still got spotted. Remember, we got the Elbaf. Her flashback in Elbaf, people were pointing at her saying she needs to die. So they spotted her. She wasn't running that fast. She just was able to hide when she got away.
She doesn't.
What are we doing actually?
Aokiji.
She not FTL.
Nah, she's
She's
not
not
getting
CO.
no. She ain't getting no
I don't
top
know what
tier
she's
speed feet.
Yo,
No.
I'm just adding to the conversation because I don't know what's going on. We just scaling kids, throwing feet in the air,
I
saying who
don't
can do
know.
what. So I'm just throwing it in there.
Listen,
We
seeing
know
all these
Kid
feet
Robin
is
is
Yo.
not FTL.
is
Okay,
beautiful
guys.
to me.
yo,
Seeing all
Robin did
these
not
kids get built is
survive this
beautiful.
buster call. She doesn't get off the island without Aokiji.
I'm fine with that.
If Aokiji's not there, she's blown up.
Yo, I you know what? As long as we can, we're not even gonna agree. Nami top 1 8-year-old kid in One Piece. All right, let's keep it pushing. Nika,
Top
we're ready
8-year-old.
for your thoughts. We are ready for your thoughts. Rating, all that stuff. We don't even gotta debate this anymore. We figured out the answer.
Top kids.
Okay.
There we go.
Dang, I feel like the only one here, but I go 8 out of 10. I don't go 9. I give it an 8. It was very good, but it was also very short. So it could have been the 9 if I'd got like maybe 2, 3 more pages. You feel me? I would have been like, oh yeah, 9. 9 to spawn. Facts. Nope, I can't do it. So I'm definitely feeling like it was a good chapter. It was dope. It was cool. I'm loving the Brook lore. I'm loving like I already said earlier or today. I feel like it was a tie of fate that he's meeting Leuven. I feel like they're Davy Clan members. He literally looks like Rocks. There's nothing. I don't even feel like I need to say that. Like he even shares the same views of the government as Rocks.
Yeah.
Just to add there. He thinks if the Navy if the Navy is getting backed by the world government, then the world government must be scum. What did Rock say about the world government? What do you keep trying to tell Harold? Like, come on. So it's like everything's kind of lining up. I think it's actually very cool. It feels like it is like a tie of fate. I feel like it's cool that you're having like these Davy Clan members meet and they are not even knowing of who they may even be. For the fact that he's saying what he's saying about the song and even of how we know Brooke ends up being, I've drawn reason to believe that either whoever wrote Big Sake is either the former person that held Brooke's fruit, maybe was on Joy Boy's crew, because I've said before I think Joy Boy's name is Binks. If not, then let's say the extended to the first world, then that person would have to have just been a skeleton who wrote the song. I think is going to tie in that much. But I'm going back. I think it's more so second world. In all fairness, I think it goes really to. I think it's whoever was Joy Boy's musician on the crew. I think they are the person that probably wrote Big Sage, and they probably had a yo ho ho as well. Because he didn't do the yo ho ho signature laugh last chapter, and I was waiting to see if he was going to do it or if it was something strictly to songs. But he does it in and out of songs in this chapter as a kid and as 20-year-old Brooke, 20-something-year-old Brooke. But the point is, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Mihawk's presentation, his name card, it has the same. If you can read, let me see real quick. Just let me do this. Shout outs to Ron Piece. Shout outs to Blue. They're currently in the Discord researching at the Will of Dreams because he had made a comment and they already found like a bunch of supporting points to what he said. It's kind of crazy. So
Well,
shout
which
outs to
comment?
them. The comment about not Shocky, Candle with the pheromones or how she may be related to those people on
Yeah.
Amazon Lily or something like that. Like it
Yeah.
has something to do with Amazon Lily.
Yeah.
Dawn and Dusk, because 3D was popping a lot of this off in the comments. Dawn and Dusk, he actually has a theory right now where he believes she may have been either like some type of lineage of Amazon Lily, or if not lineage from Amazon Lily, maybe she had the same fruit as you guys were saying earlier. I thought that was very cool and very interesting. Let me see. I wanted to send this to Ree. It is. Let me see here. The same name card that Mihawk has is the same title card, the same name card title card that Candle has. and only they have it. It's like the cross thing. If you can you pull up her name card?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Because people have been starting to speculate that this might be Mihawk's mother or something like that. And I don't know, but I do think that's strange. Oda has never done that before, where they had like the same
That
type of
is
card.
interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I got to talk about this.
That's his mother.
Mihawk's mother.
And that's Gunko's brother. Gunko's brother.
Gunko.
Matter of fact, if you can look at your Instagram, Ree. I just sent you a better one.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Word. Instagram.
Well, he gets that. Nigga, can I ask you a question?
What's up, man?
What the fuck did Reuven do to look like that at 30? Because as a D-Clan member, what bad path did? Because he looks terrible at 30 when Brook's older. I'm like,
he probably gets thrown off his course because of. I probably think he gets jaded because of love, and in this sense, I do think this woman has not. Okay, I want Ree to pull it up first. I want Ree to pull it up first.
Because I had to ask that. I'm like, yo, he looks so cool at 21, and at 30, he looks. He goes from looking like Rocks to looking like Blackbeard now. I'm like, yo, bro, what happened? What happened?
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very interesting that you mentioned that.
All right. Let me save it. And
yeah, I made this. I went and collaged a bunch of stuff and put it together.
All right, I got it. Hold on 1 second.
Evidence here.
I'm about to pull it up. Okay.
Can you zoom in a little bit? And you can just scroll down as we look at it, right? So just off the details, okay, knightly swordsmanship, not a big deal. Now look at Garling, look at her, not a big deal, right? And keep scrolling down, right? This is where it gets interesting. We have Leuven detailing that he's 21 years old, right?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. We're gonna come back to that. Now look at how she's talking, because this is the TCB version versus the Viz version that you just read, but same difference. I could have put the Viz version. It would have still meant the same thing. Harold's talking about a devoted blade, right?
Yeah.
Here she's saying devoted blade as well, but with the official translation, it makes it more interesting because she's calling herself a trusted blade.
Yep.
Now, a trusted blade actually ties more to what Summers said when he took the Den Mushi and was talking all over Elbaf, and he called himself the dagger of the Holy Land. Because in other Japanese translations, that translates to a trusted blade of the gods. Right? So she's calling herself a trusted blade here. She's, as you can see the ties, like she's talking as in she has that knightly manner. It's still weird. Scroll down some more. This is the part that hit me. Princess of Asperia, Shuri. We knew how old she was when we started. We're here now, 14 years old. Commander Brook, we knew what it was when he started, and then we're seeing it here now, right? Boom. Where we haven't got, she's the second chapter she's popped in. Even Leuven has given a detail to his age. We have nothing about her, and she looks. And all these years go by. We've seen how Leuven's changed. She hasn't aged a bit. Now we could say there's two things here. We could say that it's beauty, and she just like she got the man of her dreams, and she this could be that.
Yeah.
Or
she can have a contract.
Or if anyone's seen Invincible, she could just be a Viltrumite, bro. That's all it is. Excuse me. She could just be a Viltrumite, bro. I really mean this. Like we're to the point now where she's in, and I currently think there's going to be something going on. Like, why does Gunko get taken to the Maymeyer family? That has to be something to do with influence from Candle. And I don't know as of yet, and I could be just jumping around and saying things, but I think we're in a safe space to think and assume that she's going to be a big reason for the downfall of Asperia Kingdom.
Interesting.
But I'm gonna wait till we get more. But that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at because I'm with Za. This whole love thing with Leuven, it doesn't seem to have benefited him too much. It seems that he's gotten complacent and all the things that Za hates. he got complacent. He did that. It even shows he's bigger, fatter now, all that type of stuff. He just doesn't look. He just don't look like, you know what I mean. It's not. He went the Blackbeard route. He started as Rocks and went and fell to Teach. Like that's how it. That's kind of look for him. So let's see where we go now. But oh yeah, scroll down some more and look at it. Look at Lady Candle's name card and then look at Mihawk's name card. Same bone. The same, not bone, the same because Brooke has bones. When we meet Brooke, his has bones. These are crosses. These are like crucifix type style S type of things. And I do think that's some interesting stuff. So, I think it's interesting, man. I think it's interesting. I think she's pulling a Garland right now. I do think so.
I mean, she could definitely be Mihawk's mother. The ages should definitely match up.
It could match up. And just think, she's telling him, like, yo, think about I know you want to go to, I know you don't care about this, that, and the third, but you have to think about your position because she doesn't want him to keep hurting ties with the world government because that's what she's giving him this speech right after he says the world government. So it's like, okay, why are you so bent on this? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. I could be spitballing, bro. But it seems real. She's giving real suspicious behavior, bro. Real suspicious energy.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's interesting.
And my last comment: in another lifetime, Nami and Shuri are sisters.
Nami and Shuri are sisters in another lifetime.
Yeah, they're sisters.
Why do you say that?
Oh, okay. Let me see.
There we go.
Boom. Let me see if I got the things on deck. If I do, then boom. Okay. Pull up the picture. I just sent you two more.
You sent me on Instagram?
I wasn't meaning to do this. You could just pull up the orange one.
All right, hold on.
I'm surprised you didn't see this. I thought you was gonna see this and react crazy. That's actually the one thing I was wrong about prediction. I thought you was gonna see this and be like, "Yo," but you didn't say anything. I was actually very surprised. I think you said something, but you didn't say what I thought you were gonna say. So, but look, all you gotta do is put a little color to it, and you're gonna see it. Throw a little tangerine on it, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Look at it. Doesn't she look like Nami?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does.
All they did was give her blue hair and give her Nami's eyes, and she just looks completely like Nami. That's why I said in another they even have the same. You see when she's doing like this and she's winking at Brooke, Nami has a thing just like that. In she has a panel where she's doing the same pose, doing it just like that. They damn near look like twins, or one's big sis and the other one's a little sis.
So where are you going? Okay, you're just saying.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, I was just saying that. In another lifetime, they're twins. That's no theory. That's just saying they look alike. That's all. Oda uses most princesses and females. He bases them off Nami in the first place. So,
I just feel like there's a reason why he bases them off of Nami.
I mean, he's married. He married a Nami. I think he started like that, and then after marrying someone that looked like Nami, he just like, yeah. All significant women in the show, I'm just gonna base them off Nami. I wouldn't be mad at that. He based all the men off Zoro. And in Nami's own words, Zoro is the toughest guy. Like she said that after Wano. Zoro was passed out. Chopper was talking about his condition. Nami was like, Zoro's always been the toughest man.
Yeah.
Nami said that. You know what I mean? That's why people say Oda loves Zoro. No matter what we say about Oda saying he beat Sanji, cool, he loves Zoro though. Like if you ask me who I'd be, it probably wouldn't be the person I like the most, but the person I like the most just, he's good, you know what I mean? Like I'd be Sabo, you know what I'm saying? But that boy can't rock.
What's y'all's thoughts on the cover story, the cover picture? Is that just because I really do feel like there's something more to it, and especially I'll pull it back up.
That's Nami lore.
It's just really giving me like, I don't know. Oda is drawing this specifically like this for a reason. It could literally just be because this is a Brook chapter and like, hey, you know, whatever, he getting electrocuted. But I think he really is trying to draw like, yo, there's gonna be some type of real connection, like somehow. If Brook does become a Holy Knight, we could be going that direction, or this could be more pertaining to like current times or an Elbaf. Something is gonna happen between Emu and Brook.
Mm.
I don't
I
know.
mean, there's five Gorsei. We got 5 jellyfish. Let's start there.
Mhm.
You know, and then they all got Emu's eyes. And you know, we know Emu could take over any of the 5 Gorsei at any time, whatever the case may be. The only person that's ever done something like this to Brook, Big Mom and Nami. You know what I'm saying? This is why I
Yep.
said Nami lore, because we know Nami is gonna have a big tie in. Well, we feel like, you know, with arbitrary assumptions, we feel like Nami's gonna have a lot to tie in with the Holy Man, maybe with even Emu. And Brook's already showing it, you know, so it's like it makes sense. We're at Brook right now. You know what I mean? And Brook was the first person to say was to talk about the Holy Knights. You know what I mean? So this is a big thing. You know what I mean? It's just having that whole interlock connection. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Ye-
could I mention one thing, bro?
Please.
Brooke, this is something that people overlooked in the chapter. I liked it a lot. I actually loved it. Brooke said it was so nostalgic when he saw the kids at the school in Elbath. What Brooke meant was like why it was so nostalgic. Remember, we had theories he might have been a school teacher or something like that. That wasn't it. Son was outside, broke kid, orphaned, watching the kids in school
Yep.
listen to music. I mean, play music. That's why it was nostalgic because that's the school he was around. So that, and then he got enrolled in school later on. So that's why he, you know, the whole school thing that like that. I thought that was a really interesting plot point. And I remember I spoke on that. I thought he was going to be a music teacher, and it ended up being a completely different thing. So I thought that was dope. I wanted to clarify that. So it's an L on my behalf, but I love the actual plot that came out of it. Dope,
Work.
Yeah,
dope stuff.
that dope connection.
Y'all, have any thoughts about the cover state story?
Oh well, all right, this is a rough shot. You know, shooters gotta shoot. So all right, so they're jellyfish, right? Jellyfish, you know, going off the whole interpretation that we see emu as and whatnot with the whole veil and everything like that, right? There is one of my favorite animals of all time is the immortal jellyfish. These could be immortal jellyfish.
Okay.
And that could tie to the whole, like when you could say like 5 Gora say whatnot, and the eyes and everything like that. So I'm just like, that could be a play there. Also, I feel like I don't know, I feel like Oda's like foreshadowing a little bit of like Brook's first death a little bit. Like we might be seeing how we got to Brook's first death in a sense of like not with like electricity in that sense, but like it could have been something related to Emu or the Gorsei that could have led to like them catching that disease. It killed off the rest of, you know, his crew and whatnot.
I wonder if this will be like, of course, Brook will be important, obviously, end of series, clearly. But I just wonder if there will be a moment where Brook's fruit will be used, and I don't know, like something happens to where Emu can't touch him for whatever reason because of something with his soul or soul powers, or maybe the fact that he's already dead. And or maybe she tries to domie him and it doesn't work. I mean, he does have a fruit technically and he's already dead. I don't know. This could be this type of situation where everyone thinks, oh, Brook actually got hurt, and the whole time he's not, and he just throws him a thumbs up. It could be something as simple as that.
For me, I didn't go that far or think about it. I just looked at it. I kept it really simple. I was like, oh, they're going to give a shock to Brook's character. Because everyone's been saying Brook needs backstory, Brook needs this. I was like, this is the shock to Brook's character that probably this chapter gave to a lot of One Piece fans. That's why I just kept it like that. No, I didn't even notice the eyes until Nika pointed it out. But like that's when I first saw it, I was like, oh, they're giving a shock to Brook's character.
Word.
I think that's on point because that's what's gonna happen. I think when Brooke first mentioned the Holy Knight, it showed me that he knows a Holy Knight. Like he met a Holy Knight, or a Holy Knight was involved with this catastrophic situation, which might have been with Hesperia, which is why I'm looking at Candel like you sus to be character. If Brooke loves this character, so Brooke finding out Candel is a Holy Knight or sold out the kingdom in some type of way would bring a shock to his character in Zah's words. So yeah, W. Let's go.
You got any thoughts, Benz?
For the cover story, from my interpretation of it, I think that these jellyfish are either man of wars or they're immortal. Jellyfish, just like what Fully was saying. I think this actually alludes more towards the simple fact that I think we're going to get more of an understanding of Brooke's actual devil fruit. I think there's more to it. I don't think it's just the most simplistic thing that he, labeled it as when he was speaking about it. And I also think that it's going to be most likely more of an interaction between Brooke and Emu more than everybody else, potentially more than Luffy, because of the simple fact that Dunkel essentially was the one to help save Brooke's life when it came to Emu's attack. And so I think there's going to be more of a role between the two. And I think that his devil fruit itself will most likely, probably, like in my thought process, if he were to awaken it, would probably have some sort of ability to affect his soul specifically. And so I think he might be along the lines of maybe immune. And I think it's due to the simple fact that the immunity part where I'm going along the lines is that what we know from Domi Reversi is that you have to essentially kill them so that they come back to life. But if Brooke is already dead, because that's what he keeps on saying, that he's dead, then that essentially counteracts the whole process of Domi Reversi. So when he goes into awakening, since he already at that point of Domi Reversi where he doesn't get, objectified or like gets into it, it lets me believe that his awakening probably can reverse, and then he could be essentially, I don't want to say more important, but he could be another option for the crew outside of Chopper when it comes to Domi Reversi. He probably could manipulate souls to get them out of it so that you don't have to go through the process of killing them, and it just kind of bypasses that whole struggle. Because I just don't think for the final war, we're just going to see a bunch of us literally just trying to kill people just to save them. I think there's going to be more of along the lines of like, okay, Brooke and Chopper, you guys go handle the Domi Reversi characters, and then the rest of the crew, we go handle what we have to do, because they both seem like they could perfectly counter it.
We spoke about this in our early when we first started doing spoiler streams and stuff like that about Brooke possibly having an immunity to Domi Reversi. I think if that works in how you're saying, or let's say it does, okay, let's say it does work how you're saying, I feel like that, even without it doing that, we got the whole Gunko plot point right now. So, him awakening and possibly reviving her, or doing something just to help, even outside of him doing something to get her to not be with the mark or whatever the case may be. That's very, very plausible, and it may have something to do with his devil fruit, and his devil fruit might be more I don't know if it. I think it is the fruit. It is the name of the fruit. I think Brooke, we still have to learn more of the fruit, and the fruit allows him to interact with the soul. And we're going to get more of that soul interaction that we've seen so far. We're going to get it more emphasized. So I actually agree with you. It'll be him and Chopper taking care of if they, let's say Emu does do this worldwide mass Domi, you know what I'm saying? Transmutation circle, and turns it and it Domies everybody at one time. I do think it would be them handling that on a more mass level. Yeah, possible.
Well, I agree with that. The only thing I would add to it would be the split. I think you leave Chopper to handle the Domi Reversi. I think you give Brooke to the contracts. I think Brooke could bypass the contract.
Fair.
Okay. Interesting. You think with the watering of the Dindin Mushies that we can just get Brooke playing music if he gets his awakening over Because remember how they were saying like the Din and Mushi could reach like across the world if you water it.
Mm-hmm. Just like
Maybe
Dragon
he
Ball
could-
on the cover story.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe he could play his music over the Din and Mushi if there is like a mass Domi scale, and he could flip people out of that with the power of his music.
I think he'd be given all of Uta's plot points. If we're gonna go that far, then whatever Uta had going on in Film Red, because we already see Gunko listening to said PD phone dials and stuff like that. So whatever Gunko, I mean not Gunko, whatever Uta had going on, we would find some way to make it plausible for Brook. So him having music playing worldwide to instead of trap people into the dream world like how Uta did it, it bring them out of whatever world they're in if they hear it, then that makes sense because his music has been even shown to take over his foes at some point. Like he's playing music and then he gets people to start following along to his rhythm. Like when he did when he did the Nika thing in the festival, Fishman Island. That's when he did it on the battlefield. He created a concert on the battlefield and had people rocking out, and he was in front of the moon with the Nika pose. So it could be something like how you just said, Ree, where we find some way to either use the same dials Uta had in the movie, where people were just finding them and playing the music, or we do live transponder snail concerts like IG Live COVID shit.
Well, oh, go ahead, Zal. My bad.
Yo, you guys making me think. Because Brook and Luffy have to team up. Because what if Brook's awakening can help Luffy with his Gear 5 power? Because the drums of liberation, and then you have Brook. His awakening could actually help Luffy because music is joy. Joy boy, music, you got it right there. So like, I'm just trying to think like, yo, this is the perfect time for Brook and Luffy to have a team up moment to get, because you already got Inu doing the Do Re Mi Fa Sol La. Now you can have Brook actually do a feat. I'm sorry, I just had to think like, yo, you just
Big Sake, bro.
Yo,
Big Sake, you got like the yo ho 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 thing, like you know what I'm saying? The whole that is actually in the song. That's not just Brook's laugh. That is an actual note in the song. So you never know. Brook might and the yo ho ho. Crazy about the yo ho ho ho. It has the same tone as it has the same beat, the rhythm pattern as the dun dun tuck tuck. It has the same yo ho ho ho. It's the same. It's the same thing. So I do think the that's why I said Big Sake probably stems from Joy Boy in the first place. Whoever it was probably the musician of the crew writing a song about his captain. Like you never know. And he got Big Sake. Big's his brew. You know what I mean?
It probably could be the song that, you know, breaks the contracts, because the lyrics in it literally alludes to like contracts in Dumb University.
Literally.
Like if you look at it for right here, like I'm not gonna say every single lyric, but I'm looking at it right here.
Sing
to
it,
my
bro.
right.
You gotta sing the lyrics.
I'm not gonna sing it.
Come
But
on,
he
man.
says right here. Where the hell is it? It's time to ship out on Bing's Brew. Pirates we eternally. That's one line. And then you have you have this part right here. It's time to ship out Bing's Brew. Wave goodbye, but don't you cry. Our memories remain. And then the interesting thing too, he says, is neither the moon will meet again. The winds are lullaby. It's another line alluding to the moon meeting again. And then it says right here, you'll end up a skeleton, so spread your tail from dawn till dusk upon these foamy seas. So it's a lot of lines.
Yo, the Big Sake is talking about the mural.
Yeah, literally.
The
That's why I brought up
moon
the moon.
meeting again.
Mhm.
Yo, it makes me even think about the Moon Princess song that Hiyori was singing to Odin. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, you just gave me the research topic. That's Lori. That is really Lori. Oh man.
Yep.
That's
And then
crazy.
he literally says right here, pirates we eternally are challenging the sea. Literally challenging the sea. Somewhere in the endless sky, stormy winds are blowing by, waves are dancing, evening comes. It's time to sound the drums. But steady men may never fear. Tomorrow's skies are always clear. So pound your feet and clap your hands till sunny days return. Sun God.
Mm-hmm. Yo, yo.
Yo, I'm telling you, Brooke's gonna sing the story of Joy Boy. Brooke's gonna sing the story of Joy Boy. I can just see it fucking right now. Brooke is gonna sing the story of Joy Boy.
This is good.
This shit
This
is
is really good.
crazy right now. While jumping up in the air, doing the Nika.
And yeah, I can't wait for us to have some type of real good harmony connection and whatnot with this harmony that we have with like what everything that Emu's doing.
Yeah,
I
I think
like it,
Brooke was
man.
meant. I think Brooke was meant to get that fruit. Just talking about it, I think he was meant to get that fruit. That's why I said the first skeleton that was in existence before probably is who made this fruit be a thing, and he was probably singing this same type of melodies or whatever, or had this same like opinion on life.
Well,
I don't know.
the interesting thing is, like, if you go into the Song of Death from Top Musica, it says, keep making the music till you breathe your last. We dream but never lose sight of the past. Illuminate hope and forget all of the rest. Nothing left but to yell blah blah. I let the words of a curse be my deliverance. Even if they abuse us, let's keep singing the song. Not even death will escape these words, a divine salvational song of praise. But then if you look at Bing Sake, Song of Life, if you lose your nerve, this breath could be your last. It'll happen one day, the evening dream. There's no waits tomorrow. Dawning sun won't rise. The waves are dancing, sound the drums. Let's go to deliver Bing Sake. Let's sing with one dawn, a song of one sea. Doesn't matter who you are, we'll all end up as bones, a never-ending, ever-wandering laugh tale. Laugh tale.
Yep.
I need to see that movie. I have not seen it. So
Wait, which movie?
whatever movie Top Music was
Stampede.
in.
Oh, you Film Red? Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, you gotta see Film Red, man, and Stampede. Well, you've seen
Never
Stampede
seen
already,
Film Red.
but you need to see Film Red. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
Stampede was the one where they were trying to get the. No, that was Z, right? When they were all
Z's the best.
trying to get the.
Dino crystals. Yeah.
Well, I remember him. Okay, no, I might be mixing them up. Stampede was the one where they
Post.
were all trying to
The
get
log,
the
stupid log, yeah.
okay, they were like having the battle, the competition.
Bullets
Okay, yeah.
beating their ass.
Oh
Oh yeah,
was the
mind
one?
you, when Brooks sings Bing Sake, the yo ho ho, his laugh, that's the opposite of Top Musica because he's screaming in it.
Telling you, Brooke's gonna be the key. Brooke is gonna be the key.
And it makes sense. I tell you, because what was Uta doing? The very soon as the song starts, what did she start doing? She starts screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Da da da. She started going off, bro. Literally, watch Film Red. You're tweaking.
I need to watch it. I know I'm slacking. I need to watch it, man. I'm supposed to be some freaking By the way, a skeleton key is a type of master key designed to open multiple antique locks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. Okay, I need to read these comments and then I will get into my thoughts about the chapter. Man, where do I start? Strawberry, I'm sorry. Strawberry crashed out on me. I apologize, Strawberry. But I stand 11 toes down. Actually, I have 11 toes, and I stand all 11 down. That Nami's like that. Let's see. I'm kind of surprised we are just suddenly get so much West Blue lore after so little for so long. But where are the West Blue Giants?
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. I've been starting to speculate about those myself because the West Blue is the Wild Wild West in One Piece, and all the craziest stuff has been going down in the West. It's kind of like the opposite of the East, which makes sense because the East Blue is known as the most peaceful sea. So the West, in return, should be the most chaotic part of the sea. And Oda is not disappointing. I do feel like we're gonna get those other giants, especially coming in when we get Hadruden coming back into play because he wants to unite all the giants. And one thing we haven't gotten here is giants. And I say this because we haven't gotten, like, the Navy didn't get dispatched to Elbaf, so we didn't get any, like, giant vice admirals come here to battle with Elbaf giants. We didn't get any of that yet. Then on top of that, we know about these other giants being all around the world, and we know Hadrudin is still Harold's son and Loki's brother, so he has to get plot points that are going to matter. That plot point for him still does matter, and I feel like we're going to get a lot of that when we end up in these islands and people start coming, rallying, and uniting for this final cause of facing against the world government. People are going to have to pick a side, and either these giants going to link up with what we got going on in Elbaf, or Emu going to get to them in some form or fashion. Emu needs giants, so. I feel like that's a plot point that's going to become relevant because they are going to bring up the Gorosei because of what they've seen Emu go through for giants on Elbaf. They are going to bring up like, hey, you don't need to go back there again, or you don't need to keep whatever because there are other giants. They might not be Elbaf giants, but they're other giants. So that could go nowhere, but I do think we're going to get into that more so.
Yeah. I would say just to add on to that, I really hope that we do, because the whole thing was like Oris Jr. and we never found out where Oris Jr. come from, because Oris Jr. does not come from Elbaf. And he is an ancient giant, one of the first that we've seen and whatnot, and he does not come from Elbaf.
Saul neither. Jaguar D. Saul is not from Elbaf.
Mm.
That's also another thing.
Mm.
That's why he asked permission to build stuff on Elbaf. Why he couldn't just do it? He's not a native of the. He wasn't, and he had to ask for refuge on on Elbaf. He's not a native of Elbaf. All of that, like it was like crazy. We're gonna get to that though. We're gonna get to that. That's interesting.
Let's see. Leuven was like 30 in the last chapter, but looked 50.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man.
Leuven ain't dating my daughter. Oh, bad boys. That's funny.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, facts.
That's that candle love, man.
Zoro over Sanji. Sorry, Blue. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, you got that, man. I am not touching that. Blue's my guy. I'm not touching it, even if I might agree. Kokoro, the mermaid from Water 7, was based off of Nami's design. Kidding. It just made me laugh to think of.
I'll take this time to say that Eris might be a mermaid, but that's it. We keep real.
Okay.
Eris,
You can't just
remember?
drop that and not say more. You can't just drop a bomb and just walk away and mute up.
Shout outs to Ron Piece. We were in discussions back in like maybe a few months ago, but Oda drew the warlords as their opposite sex. And interestingly enough, there was once upon a time, it was either the warlords or the worst gen. It was the worst generation, I think. Or it could have been the warlords. I can't remember. No, it was the warlords. He drew Boa Hancock, and as a male, Boa Hancock looks like Ace for whatever reason. Interesting. But he drew Blackbeard as a male, as a female, and Blackbeard looked just like Kokoro. And it was weird because Blackbeard's always had a weird body, and it's like okay.
No. Okay.
And then wait. Then the biggest part was that Eris said we just need to get to the water. Running off of God Valley, Eris was running, was like, yo, baby boy, we just need to get to the water. If we can get to the water, we good. That could be arbitrary, as most things are that I say, but still. Hey,
no, I don't think it's arbitrary.
You never know why. And it's crazy because when Marco said, Marco in Marineford, right before he said Teach has always had a weird body, the person that asked Marco this question, like, yo, what's going on with Teach, was a dude that had an octopus head. The same dude that Oden beat to save Toki when he first met Toki. It's literally the same octopus guy. He's sitting there, he got his octopus head on. He's like, yo, what's going on with Teach? Why would you have like a fishman asking this question? Like, it's just interesting that we're going around and doing this with everything. So since we're talking about mermaids, I do think Kokoro, Teach. Teach may be part fisherman. So,
I wanted to ask a question. I don't want to dive away from this because I was kind of cool. Yeah. I really wanted to do like a full circle moment because I don't know if you guys have been like peeping this like I have. But remember when Gunko got her memories back when she interacted with Brooke, and she literally gets a memory and it's her screaming father. and she's like clearly upset before she gets more memories of like Brooke singing with her.
Yeah.
Like, does that kind of like, not saying it proves it, but like, doesn't that kind of just show like she definitely wasn't the one to kill?
Not completely.
Okay. Yeah, not completely, but because she could have still been the body, the vessel to do it. She just couldn't have been in her right mind. I think she has 3 personalities. Now, I don't know where the second personality is stemming from. I don't know if it's the personality that stemmed up after the brainwashing, or if it's just something that's always been inherent within her. Like she's born with the double personality trait. I'm not sure because she does have the eyes. But I know one personality is Emu. He was born as Shuri, and then she's possessed by Emu. Gunko is is the second personality. I don't know if Gunko is inherent trait because she was born with a double personality, just like Cavendish, where there's Cavendish and Hakuba, but we know that the personality that she was with in the Holy Land, that's Gunko. That's the person that was more or less like Shuri was buried. When the memory started coming back, she popped back up as Shuri, but she was Gunko the whole time in the Holy Land, and that's probably the personality that took more light after Emu brainwashes. You get what I'm saying? So that's just she could have developed a whole nother personality from the brainwashing. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if to blame it on genetics or if to blame it on Emu of that second personality. That's where I'm lost right now.
Well, I don't want to go into headcanon, but it looks like her left eye activated when she got the memories back.
That's what I'm saying. That could have been Shuri buried, recessive.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know if Gunko is the personality made because she buried those thoughts as Shuri, and then after the brainwashing, she had to develop a whole new sense of self and became Gunko. Or was it that Gunko personality always been there? It just took full bloom when Emu suppressed Shuri.
No, yeah, that makes complete sense. I just think that it's kind of coincidental that we kind of get 2 back-to-back characters that accidentally killed her father.
As long as it's not Domi,
That's the point.
I'm okay.
It just it's very interesting. We get Loki, who gets criticized for it, and then we get Gunko. Just
I do think. Well, the reason why I said it doesn't completely negate it is because Loki had that moment as well, in a way where he's literally saying, like, "Father, like, why'd you make me do this?" type situation. Mm-hmm. So that's why I can't fully say that means that she didn't do it. Well, but I would like it.
Well, yeah. The only reason why I say that is because of the simple fact that is in that same panel, not only is she crying and she looks like she's completely sad, she also says, it's also in the same one where she literally saying, "What is this memory?"
Do you have the chapter for that? I'll be able to just pull it up here. I haven't seen that panel.
I just have the panel for it. I could just send it to you.
Yeah.
The chapter I would have to think off the top of my head, but I have the panel.
Oh, it's fine. If you just got the panel, it's fine. I just haven't seen the panel in months, probably.
Yeah. This just makes me scream out like I don't think she did it.
What are you gonna send? Are you send on like Discord or something or Instagram?
Discord.
I was gonna say, Benz, it could have been too that she did it, and then the memory coming back, it was a suppressed memory still because Emu suppressed it still, when she did it, it could have been Emu or Gunko, whichever one took over. They could have done it and then let her live with it, kind of like how Sukuna did Yuji in season 2, like kill a bunch of people and let them live with it, and then realizing what Shuri realizing what Gunko probably has done is like, yo, and like, father, like, I didn't, this wasn't supposed to happen. And Brooke not knowing the details is like, yo, F this little ass girl, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's completely possible. I think that's the only split is that she's literally split. Like, yeah,
that's it. Like, we don't know where the split is.
You could be either right. It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure if she's Emu or if she's Gunko. Is she, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's in control here? I would like to think Emu is, though. Because if I'm Emu, I'm just gonna I know the father needs to die. So Queen Candle or whatever, he could take the leadership reign and then go in and we could just like sign the deal, like sign that 360 for Hesperia.
But see, that's the thing though with this, where she's screaming out father. I think that panel comes out fully next chapter.
That's fair. Like, I think next chapter, either the beginning of the darkness is gonna pop off, or we're gonna just get right into it. Like either the chapter is gonna start, we're just jumping right into all the shenanigans, and by the end of the chapter, we're gonna have a whole bunch of like, yo, we gotta unpack this. Or we're gonna be leading, we're gonna get more sweet times, and then we're gonna get leading in. By the time the end of the chapter comes, Oda's like, damn, he's setting up for the next chapter type vibe. So I agree with Fuli. This. I'm hoping to God this ain't no Kuma chapter run in the middle of all this Emu versus Loki business. I'm hoping this is just a little 5 chapter spurt, and we like, all right, bet, like, let's get back into it. Like, I don't want nothing too crazy. I don't want no Oden or Kuma Link flashback right now.
I think it would fit poetically if they assassinate Leuven. She walks in, sees it, screams out "Father," is crying, and then the simple fact that they are in Asperia, they boom, Domiverse her, take her away so she can't scream or tell the truth to the people of Asperia, then brainwash her with Candel.
They could probably do that. I'm not mad at that. I would say that I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that the experience of killing her father sends her into some type of Luffy type vibe, and then her waking up from there, she doesn't even like mind. Like she's traumatized. That could cause trauma on people. They could blow their own shit. You get what I'm saying? That could possibly be a thing.
Because like, what if that's her last memory before she gets domied?
I think that's her last memory. Period. Like that's the last. That's why it's the next thing she remembers. It's the last thing that like she's meeting Brooke. She's met nothing tied to that since then. That's why meeting Brooke is like, yo, it's just bringing back too many. It's boomerangs, all coming back to you. Like that old saying they used to have on Cartoon Network, boomerang shit. But yeah. That takes
Shout out to Boomerang, man.
Shout out to Boomer fucking Rang. Facts, Boomerang. Yo, Reed, don't forget about the Shamrock stuff, right?
No, I was trust. I got it queued up. No forgetting around here, man.
Yes, sir.
Zero forgetting around these parts.
I'm about to bug out on purpose. Yes, sir.
I haven't even watched it yet.
Yeah, I've seen it too many times. Let's add another
visual one. Mural, text, Harley, audible, Bink Sake. I like it. Let's see. But if everyone in Brooks' homeland knows that song, and in today's world, it is hidden, the government. Wow, can I read? I can't read, man.
We don't know if it's hidden, just to say that.
Probably tried to silence it because there is power behind that song.
Yeah. I mean, they try to silence pirates in general, and it is a pirate themed song. Like it's a pirate. So I don't think they really tried to hide it. I think if you're a pirate, you know, but it's pirate lore. If you're a pirate for real, you know that shit. If you're raised around the right pirates, you know game. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you know how to handle a cigar, then you could tell, okay, you've been around you know how to work the grill? Like, okay, I could tell you hung around as a child, like for real, for real. It's one of those type of vibes. That's what I think the song is. Because they already tried to kind of they tried to thwart piracy. That's their whole thing, and it is a pirate song. So, you know. You could tie it into that.
Let's see. This sounds crazy, but I see Brooke or Usopp, or even both, sacrificing themselves as arc. This will be the perfect opportunity for someone like Loki or Gunko, or even both, to join if they don't die too.
Ooh, I don't want to say forced narrative, but dang, bro. You make it hard to not say that. That sounds like forced narrative, bro.
It's like, yo, we got it. They both gotta die. It's like,
yeah.
Damn, bro.
He said not one. He said, yo, Brooke. He said, Usopp art. No, that's looking like a Brooke art. That just means they both gotta die. Goddamn.
I'm like, doesn't Usopp have a final person he needs to fight? Like, goddamn, like,
man.
You know what? I ain't
Listen, man. Listen, we gotta. I don't think Gunko or Loki joining the crew, but I can't see them as. I could see them as add-ons. Like maybe they rock with us for. I know you do, Ree. I see them as they're probably add-ons. Like they rock with us after for a certain amount of time. Like Dogstorm and Cat Viper, they weren't on the King of the Pirates crew, but they was with Oden on that shit. You get me? I think it's gonna be more. They might get a vibe like that. That might happen. You know what I'm saying? They might. I don't think they're gonna just outright join the crew. I still feel like there's a lot to unpack. I think Gunko's that final arc, someone that we need to save. So if we don't save her here and now, we know going into the final war with the Holy Man that we need to save Gunko. But that might happen now. Jinbei and everybody already trying to chop up. So
Fair. Trip says if Candle is a Holy Knight for sure, then Reuben is definitely a D. If he's not, a Davy. Given the significance of music to the story, so far I can see that part of the D clan being musical side / faction.
yeah, I got him as Davy D. So yeah.
Good point. I was hearing the 3 would be Shuri, HK, Gunko, and Gunk Moo, Emu Possessed.
Yes, those are the 3 personalities of Gunko or Shuri. Shuri
Oh,
herself,
Holy Knight.
then
That's what it is,
Gunko,
HK.
yeah, and then Gunmu basically. Emu when taking over Gunko, but that's the same as Shuri. Emu could take over Shuri. Emu could take over Gunko. They both rock out the same way. If Emu wants to take over, Emu could take over, but it does add into the personality.
Interesting. Looking back, seeing how much she loved Brooke, she probably freaked out when the memories came back because she saw all the things she was doing to basically the man she loves. Yeah.
Very fair
True.
point.
I guess besides Cavendish, we don't really have confirmed split personalities theories on Blackbeard, but confirmed is rare.
You got Sanji, you got Pudding, you got a bunch of people. Cavendish.
Yeah, you don't need Blackbeard specifically to drive home that 3 personality thing or double personality thing. We have Pudding, Sanji, Cavendish as well.
Potentially Mihawk.
Big Mom as well.
Yep.
With the hunger pain, she literally becomes a whole other person. So yeah, there's a few people that kind of got that going on. But I would say Blackbeard is the first person we've attached this whole thing to with the least amount of evidence for it. For sure. We had canon the hell out of that theory, but it's entertaining as is. So
okay. Oh dang, I think I kind of caught up. Hold on. Okay.
I do think they're Buccaneers though.
Is that?
No, I said I do think they're Buccaneers.
Yeah, I believe Davy is Buccaneers as well. So take that.
Being that human beings in One Piece live up to like 120, 140, there's a good chance that Candle, and Leuven are still alive.
She don't age.
I'm not saying nothing until I see what happens to Leuven. Candle, you can say anything about. I believe she's a Holy Knight. I don't know how we replace Holy Knights with other Holy Knights yet. So she could still be in the Holy Knight. That could be Shank's stepmom for all we fucking know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if she was Garland before Garland. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're at God Valley, the supreme commander of the Holy Knights is Candle. If it goes that far, you heard it here first. But I don't think it's gonna go that far. But if it does, yeah, y'all heard Strawhat Podcast, y'all heard it here first. If y'all watch it.
Because if she has Boa's and fruit, she has to die because Boa has to get the fruit. And the celestial dragons have to collect it again. That's
why I don't think she had the fruit. Yeah. I don't think she had, because Shaki had the same type of love vibes or the same type of impressionable, like strong or beautiful aura as Gloriosa. As like they all have it. They're queens of Amazon Lily. That's why I said she could have some ties to Amazon Lily. That I'm not against. Who is Candle? We literally have no idea. We know that they've taken the love fruit was in possession of the world government. So either way, it wouldn't be surprised to hear that, she was probably some offspring, like a Holy Knight probably found somebody from Amazon Lily, captured him, made a wife out of her, genied her, you know what I mean, and kept it pushing. It's not crazy or arbitrary to think that. I feel like Oda's put down so much you could literally try to grasp at it. You could grasp at anything with this right now.
Yeah.
Especially after this chapter, man. Question for you guys with Gunko. What happens when Emu's powers are removed? Does she age up to 77? Does she go dust like Saturn or stay young?
She dies unless Brooke's involved. Soul King for sure. That's the whole point of the awakening. If Brooke could just do that to somebody else, him and her will literally be. Oda, the Halloween Town thing with the skeletons, not Halloween Town, just you know I'm talking about that Halloween theme thing with the whole skeletons and everything. Brooke may actually end up with like a wife at the end of this series, like with Gunko. We could literally bring Gunko back, and Brooke just has to use his awakening. She's a living skeleton that gets to live and hear his music for the rest of her time. We get her on the ship like that. That's why I said she could be an add-on, like how she might not be a full-on Straw Hat, but we might get her like as a like how Duke Dogstorm was with Oden on the King of the Pirates pirate crew. Like she might not be an official Straw Hat, but her mans is though, and she gonna rock with her mans. That's just how it's gonna be. You feel me?
I'm going for official Straw Hat. I'm just gonna be alone.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Reed, ain't nothing wrong. I was just saying since we're on the topic. That's it, bro.
That's why I just want to make it known.
I'm not against it. Some people think Kinemon is gonna be a Straw Hat because Luffy said Momo, like Kinemon, Yamato. He told all three of them when y'all ready to come out, rock with us. Like I don't think Kinemon's gonna be there, but I'm not against anybody that think that. You know what I'm saying? Like Luffy did out his mouth. But Luffy out his mouth did say that. Luffy said when y'all want to come out, you ride with us. Like, who am I to go against Luffy? It's the captain.
That's true. All right. I don't think it's random that Zoro was chained up when he joined and Loki was too now in Elbaf. First and last member parallels, but I agree that Loki is too strong to join. He's Yonko level for real.
But y'all are missing the big point though. Who freed Zoro from his captivity?
Luffy.
Who freed Loki from his captivity? His motherfucking brother. It was his brother. His brother unlocked the cuffs and let him go. He wasn't moving from that tree unless Rudin allowed it. Simple.
Technically, okay.
Simple. Literally, Zoro does it for Luffy does it for Zoro. Hadrudin does it for Loki. You're just paralleling the brothership. So I still think Loki has to play Zoro to Hadrudin. They're not going to be. It's going to be a co-captain type vibe probably, but Hadrudin's going to respect Loki for being the stronger combatant at this moment for sure. He's going to respect it, but he will get that honor and respect from his brother in return. So it's going to even out there. The one's going to be the sword. One's making the shots, and he's just moving as his sword. Loki's basically going to be his devoted blade, but in his own way to his brother. Mm-hmm. That's where I believe their brotherhood goes from here.
So you don't
both got to accomplish their dream.
He's not linking with Blackbeard. That's out for you?
No, that's possible. I don't know how that's going to go. I want to see the interaction, period.
I still think he does that. Because he meets Shirahoshi one day. Yeah.
But he could do that traveling with Luffy as part of a grand fleet or just chilling, rocking with the Straw Hats for a period amount of time. Because we're probably going to end up back in Fishman Island again anyways. Like, getting to Shirahoshi, there's multiple ways that may possibly happen. Shout outs to the anime because they did reveal the whole talks with Mimosa and Mosa's the eye of the Denden Mushi. Shout outs to Ben. I saw him post it. Their eye of the Denden Mushi and the eye of Shirahoshi. Not gonna lie to you, it's getting pretty hard to argue against this.
They're already talking, brother.
Pretty hard.
That's
what I'm saying. It's getting pretty hard, but let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm not against Blackbeard and Loki. I just want an interaction, the same way I want an interaction from Sakazuki and Garland. I want to see just you don't take no shit. You don't take no shit. Let me see how this interaction goes because this has to happen verbal. I want to see how this is gonna, and with Loki and Teach, a bunch of things could stem from that, and I want to see how it happens because I believe you might get an interaction from Teach and Loki. The same way Luffy and Loki went, where Teach is where Loki's like, yo, I fuck with this nigga. I fuck with what he's doing and what he's saying right now, but I don't know if I should fuck with him though. Because remember, Luffy was like, yo, Luffy looking at him like, he hear me. I hear him, but I don't know if I rock with him. So Luffy just stared at him the whole time. You feel me? Luffy ain't say nothing, but Teach was right in that moment. The op was right. So we might get a moment like that with Loki paralleling Luffy, where he's listening to Teach. He's like, you right. And Loki may acknowledge that, but then he's still gonna be like, yeah, but you're scum, bro. I can't do that. There's no honor with you, and I'm all about my honor. You feel me? I'm from big Elbath. Like, chill out with all that. Like, you feel me? Like, he might get on that. He might say, "Yo, you're a false prophet of rocks." He might get on some like, I gotta go at you because you think you like that, but I'm the real inheritor. Like, you got his genes, but why? Wasted on you, peon. Like, he might get like that. You never know. Loki's a proud individual.
Hey, man, look.
He's a smooth talker, though. So,
speaking of proud individuals, The Rock, not Dwayne Johnson, not Dwayne Johnson. I saw you perked up.
So the Clover Boy?
I'm not talking about Dwayne Johnson. I'm talking about the other Rock. The Rock that shams. We gotta discuss this one. Talking about the Clover Boy, man. I have not seen this video, but I don't know if y'all have. But I think it's time, man. I think it's time. It's 30 seconds. Do you have popcorn? Freak, I don't have a freak. My wife's not even here. Should have got popcorn. Oh well. It won't be long.
Hottest 30 seconds of your life. Let's go.
もっとスマートに行きたかったが、作戦を変えよう。
ロックの人物を探している。
Hey, yo.
見られたら私が相手になってやる。
姿
Oh, nah.
状況と任務を聞こうか。
上からの指令だ。
つまりてめえら天竜人か。
黙って聞いておれば。
Hey, yo.
綺麗の極み。
Man.
Yo, listen. That's all they needed to show me, man. Y'all don't know. That's all they needed to show me. Y'all don't gotta be hyped like me. It's all good. I'm about to cry over here, bro. Like, y'all don't.
I'm a huge Gunko fan, so I'm
Gunko
very
look clean
hyped.
too. She sound clean. Gunko sound clean. You know what I'm
Gunko's
saying?
voice actress, yo, oh my god, it's freaking awesome, man. I'm here for it.
I'm a Summers fan, so I love it.
It was good. I'm an animation person. I'm loving to see like what One Piece is doing with like its new animation in season 2 and whatnot. It's been smooth. I can't wait to see how Gear 5 looks in this because like I'm ready to see some things, man.
Yeah.
Sheila, Trip. I told y'all, man, that aura. If they dare give Shamrock the same aura they'd attempt to give his younger twin, y'all never gonna hear the end of me with this agenda because it shows me that he ain't on no Garland timing. Garland ain't had no. We ain't do nothing for this like Garland. Like we ain't hype him up in no preview and all that. This is different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The aura I'm seeing right here.
It's scary.
Listen, if he ends up stronger than Shanks. Don't say I ain't never go there. I know people scared of that thought. And if it happens, that's gonna be the scariest thing. That's the crazy part. That's the scariest part about this all.
It's very possible. It's very possible. I don't know if I believe it, but I'm not against it. Not against it. I would be completely okay with it.
Listen, man. The Holy Trinity, bro.
I'm also not I'm not the big Shanks guy. I love Shanks, but you know.
You used to be. I think it was after you and your Cokes days, the Civil War. I
just had to stand up against the slander, bro. Way too much slander. That's it. I'm always gonna defend people against undue slander, unless it's just. Then I'm just gonna let it happen. But yeah. You know, I had to shut that down.
Welcome to seeing the side, Ree. Welcome to seeing real vision right now, man.
I have a question. I have a question, Zach. Can you just give me the top 3 people? And I know you don't have any favorites. I know we already talked about that. Can you give me the top 5 most hated characters? You're not gonna give me the loved. Can I get the 5?
Top 5.
just can I get it in order?
Shirahoshi, just awful.
Number 1 is Shirahoshi.
No. I'm not going in order. I'm just giving you my.
Do you have an order?
No. These are people like when I see them on screen.
The five most. Yeah, I get it.
I instantly get upset. Shirahoshi, Rebecca. Shit. Chopper. He's just can't stand that little reindeer piece of shit. Can't stand it. No. He deserves a special rollout.
Oh, honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Wow.
A whole different list from by himself.
Wow.
Shoot.
Didn't make top 5. That's crazy.
Sengoku. Can't fucking stand him, bro.
Sengoku.
Shoot.
I've never heard you mad at Sengoku. This is crazy.
Because he gets all the slander that he gets he doesn't get slandered the way Garp gets slandered the way Sengoku should get slandered. That's why that motherfucker aged like that. That's why he started.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I said this.
That's it. That was Zah every stream during God Valley. He's like, yo, Sengoku bum ass not even here. He got the nerve to call guard. He was wild.
That's why his Just for Men ran out. Fuck him, bro. That's why his Just for Men ran out. That's why he out here acting like an old idiot.
It's okay. So that's 4 people. You missed
one has to be that redheaded hoe. Number 1 has to be that redheaded hoe.
Over Mihawk, bro?
Yes, bro.
I don't really care for Mihawk. Mihawk's
he don't care for it. You know what I'm saying?
Over Dragon?
Yeah, he definitely hates Shanks more than Dragon. That's a fact.
Oh God.
Yes. Yes.
That's...
I'm surprised you're questioning this.
Dragon had a good background story. I don't care.
Yeah, he's actually gave Dragon some props before it. Notice he hate bro, but he don't hate bro. You feel me?
I feel like if I expanded it to 10, Shamrock would be in the top 10. I'm not gonna.
I have no problem with Shamrock.
What I told Reed. Stop trying to force hate where it don't belong, Reed. All right, cut that out. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Man with Sea Prism cuffs on as his first.
He threatened him. Luffy tried to crack him the same way. Yes, of course.
I know you're going to defend it.
Every time.
But by Zah's standard, that should be getting slandered. By Zah's standard, I don't mind it, but Zah should keep that energy for Shamrock.
Nah, I probably hate Vivi over it. That blue hair.
I like the deflection. Let's do it. No Shamrock.
He doesn't want to answer it because he knows that it doesn't track. You gotta hate Shamrock for that.
Nah. Shamrock got threatened though. He really did get threatened. Like, why threaten you here in Chains? Why would you go there?
So I have no problem with him. He's not.
Yeah. But if Shanks did it,
exactly. Like, you brought up Shanks. What are you bringing up Shanks for? I see Zah
multiple times. He's done.
So did Shamrock though. Shamrock did the same thing. So he should be getting the same slander.
Keep that in.
Zah, your agendas were, bro. The old Zah, I know he would be. What happened?
No to be fair, he when Shamrock first pulled up, when he first pulled up, he was saying that Shamrock, he's a piece of shit, but we already know that he's a holy knight. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he ain't being forced. Like Shanks is just in everybody's mouth for what reason, bro? Like,
crazy.
Shanks is a good guy, but he's not a good guy.
If you know what it is, bro, this comes down to Zah being in Shamrock's shoes. If he was talking to Loki and Loki would have brought up Shanks' name to him too, well, brother or not, it don't matter. He would have did that too. He would have did that too.
You know that. You're trying to convince Zah to never slander Shamrock, and it's just hilarious to me. Because Zah should be keeping it consistent.
This is right. I'm
peeping.
He is consistent. He's not. He hasn't been in the story for 1,000 chapters, not doing anything, and being so quote unquote complacent, as Zah would say. He just met Shamrock, so Shamrock's first impression means everything.
Technically, Shamrock did exist before we met him, and
we didn't get any lore. But no lore. Shanks.
He's been alive the same amount of time as Shanks.
Shanks is there. Shanks is here. That's what Zah doesn't like. He doesn't like
Zah. None of this matters. He's done nothing to the same period that Shanks has.
But it
Well,
matters.
we didn't
You
know
don't
about
get
it.
it. Yeah, you don't get it. See, Reed,
Wow.
this means you haven't understood the Shanks hate from the beginning. He hates Shanks because of how Shanks gets mildly brought up across 1,000 chapters and doesn't do
Very
anything.
true.
But every time we hear about it, it's supposed to be this big thing. Granted, I respect it. I know Zod doesn't like it. So in return, he's gonna like the new brother. You wanna know why? We never met him before. And we're now getting him, and every time we get him, he's hearing that he's a credible guy.
But
He's
Zod
a
didn't
stand-up,
like.
credible, red-haired fellow, but not like
Here's
his
the
brother.
issue with that. Zod didn't like Shanks off rip. He's already said that. That cancels out completely. Zod already said he didn't like Shanks from the jump.
Because he looked like a bum. He wasn't dripped out
He
for real.
looks like
You see
Shamrock.
Shamrock, bro? You see Shamrock?
Bro, you got it, bro.
Shamrock, bro.
You're about to do this,
You
bro.
see Shamrock,
You trying to
bro?
tell me I don't
Shamrock's fly as
understand
shit.
Zod
Like that
and
is
his
this
hate?
Versace.
Zod literally
Da
wrote
Vinci?
him off. Bro,
Like what?
chapter 1, he wrote him off.
Because he saw Shanks,
gave
he like,
Luffy the hat.
yo, bro, you got liquor throwing liquor on you. Shamrock would never.
Bro.
He would have killed you off sight on
He
TV.
wrote him off when
You touched
Luffy
the
got
Shamrock
hat,
drip.
bro.
You touched the Shamrock drip.
You're bugging, bro.
I'll reason with you. If
Result would be
Shamrock
the same,
does this
bro.
2 more times, he can rise up on my list.
2
It's just
more
that Shanks
times.
has done this multiple times.
Multiple
Multiple
reasons.
Is it fair to say that if the first time you see someone doing something, it's probably in their nature and they've done it in the past? Is that fair to say?
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
attacking a person that is chained up and helpless. If they do that on their
Why would you-
introduction, is it fair to say that maybe they've done that before and you just haven't seen it?
Interrogate people? Yeah, he's done that before, probably. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Zod,
Yes, that's what he did. That's what they were doing.
You
They
are
were interrogating him.
Zod,
No, I'm not.
No.
Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
If people have done this, if you the first time you meet someone, they do something, you're like, I don't really know about that. You're not gonna say, okay, it's probably their first time. Like, whatever, let me brush it off.
On their past.
Luffy did this.
Wow.
I need to see action.
What happened to
this
my
is growth.
guy, man?
This is
I'm
good.
just
You wanted growth on the podcast. You got
do
it.
this. I see Shanks do the cool act too
Wow.
many times.
Too many. I love
Fully,
Shanks,
I see
but too
Shamrock
many.
do it one time. I'm
Fully,
just
you
saying.
Man's not even
just as
speaking. This is
long.
crazy.
You know this does not sound like the Zod we talked to
Yes, it does.
2 years ago.
Yo. Yes,
What
it
happened
does.
to my
He's
guy Zod,
consistent.
bro?
He even started giving Dragon some of his flowers, bro. He was like, yo, Dragon's
No.
kind of cool. He still hates from time to time, but he's still like, yo, Dragon's kind of cool. He's been coming around slowly but surely. You feel me?
No, I don't
Like, don't be listen. We had to give him one redhead, somebody with redhead to be cool with. You know what I mean?
He had
He
Kid.
chose
He
the right
loves
one.
Kid. He says
Listen.
Kid is his favorite character.
I've never said Kid's my favorite.
Then you out here
I've got
false
it
claiming.
I've got
All
it clipped
said
in the
was,
vault.
I don't like the way Oda did Kid. That's what I've said. I don't like the way Oda did Kid.
Y'all know I got so many clips in the vault, man. Come on, Zod. Don't make me pull out the clip, bro.
I always
But
say
you know.
Kid is Luffy without luck. That's what I've always said.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then Shamrock is just like Shanks with more aura. So I feel you. And a right arm.
I've never
But
said
I left arm. I just said.
What are we
Look,
doing?
bro, I'm trying to get Vans to defend his mans right now, man. Like,
Hold
come
on,
on, he
bro.
needs some twin
Yo,
energy. Like,
he's just trying
Vans
to
all
talk.
quiet. I'm over here pushing Shamrock agendas.
not-
Hard
Nah,
body.
man.
I'm not part of this one.
Bear with me, literally.
Nah,
like,
he knows.
30
Like,
seconds.
I
'Cause
promise
I'm
you
about to pull up
anything.
the Shamrock
Yo,
chapter.
My
I'm,
bad.
I'm reading some of the comments. Bro said Shirahoshi, Rebecca, and Chopper are as most hated. No empathy at all. You're right. Fuck them, bro. Fuck Shirahoshi. Fuck crying big ass self, man. Fuck Rebecca. Hated that pink hair, bro. I wanted her to die in Dressrosa, bro. Absolutely.
Look, see, Reed, because people in the comments speculating it might have been Shamrock that stopped Kaido, bro. Like, what is? I'm not even gonna question it. Just know I'm here for
doing
all of this. How
I'm
did
literally not doing
Shanks get to Marineford so fast? Maybe it was his brother.
I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not
if
doing
so, what? Let me find out. Shamrock gets Kaido scaling. It's over. It's over.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like me at all, bro.
I'm literally not engaging with
It's the
that.
drip, bro.
Absolutely.
The drip.
Bro.
Kaido seen him and say, yo, I ain't never seen Shanks this fucking fly. The hell? Today ain't the day. Let's turn back. Like, see, drip guy, what you gonna do?
Dog, y'all are just bugging, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have the clip ready next stream, man. I have the clip where he wrote Shamrock off meeting him. The introduction of Shamrock in 1137. Zali was like, I'm done. I don't care about Shamrock. He's a bum, just like his brother. I have the clip.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
I have the clip.
He's literally going
No,
against
that's
completely-
fair. No, that's
he's
fair.
going
This is
against
called
everything that he's
growth.
saying.
This is called growth.
Wow.
Y'all saying all of this. Y'all saying all of this before Garland came out of nowhere and said, "Yo, since Shamrock came back and handled it." Y'all saying all this before he saw the aura in the preview. Y'all gotta give him a chance. That man. Listen, people are. You gotta allow people to
when he got
grow.
introduced.
If that's a clip,
No, but it's more aura now. It's fluidity to the stream.
That was
It's
Oda
fluidity.
trying to
He
draw
needed to see another
in
picture of him.
glory.
Bro, yes, you had to see it in motion, bro.
No,
You gotta
bro,
see it
he
in
was like-
motion. That's how it is. You gotta see Cerberus go like, yo, we didn't even
I
get Cerberus. All we got was
I
the
hate it.
war.
You were like, oh, I hate his fish braid. I hate the whole
Yes,
thing.
because I knew that's Oda just trying to draw Shanks again. I was like, yo, bro,
Yes, that's
help
fair.
yourself.
Bro, that's
And the thing
fair.
is, he had to give him the greatest. I was like, yo, this motherfucker loves
Yeah,
on this motherfucker.
you do realize,
That's really
right?
what it was.
You do realize that the person that you hate in your top 5 the most is just his twin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's fine for
He
you.
has a
I'm talking about for him.
Zod,
Yeah,
stop
Zod.
attacking my man. Stop attacking my man, right?
What
Stop
do you mean?
attacking my
I'm
man.
attacking him. You've been attacking
Stop
Shanks
attacking
the
my
whole
man,
time
bro.
with Za.
Bro, listen,
Yeah.
I've been attacking
listen,
Shanks the
listen.
whole
I
The
time.
can't
guy
believe
has
it, bro.
the guy has
Been
another
quiet the
arm.
whole time.
He has both his arms. He has no scar on his face, and he has
It don't
grip.
matter.
I'm not
He
hearing
does
it,
the
bro.
same thing.
He's
No, it
literally
doesn't
his
do the
twin.
same thing.
does not
Shanks
matter.
can't do it with both arms, so he's off rip. X out of the
Okay, so
situation.
Shamrock-
It's his twin.
So Shamrock has 2 arms and
Yes.
he attacks
Yeah.
a tied up man with C Prism cuffs on.
Luffy did the same. I'm not hearing nothing.
Yeah, but
That's-
Shanks has 1 arm and he actually put him down and like,
No, Shanks got one arm, therefore he blitz worse gen people before they even get time to acknowledge he's on
what
the
are we
battlefield.
doing?
So let's not even
What
get
are we
let's not even
actually-
be-
Yo,
let's not even do it. Let's not even go there. Like, and I respect Shanks. I respect
Yeah,
Shanks, but we're not gonna go. We listen.
I can't even.
Let Big
Doesn't sound
Sham.
like
Let Big.
respect.
I can't.
Welcome to Shamrock. You
This
feel me?
doesn't
Don't
sound
even.
like
Crazy.
respect.
What?
This is crazy, bro. This is
What?
crazy.
He speed blitz Loki?
Who?
That wasn't
Loki?
chained up?
Who you talking about? Who? Wait, who speaks?
Shanks.
Talking about
Did
you
Shanks
talking
speed
about
blitz
Shanks.
Loki when he wasn't chained up?
Nah.
So what did he do?
I was talking about Kid.
Nobody gives a fuck about Kid. What about
See?
Loki? What did he
See,
do
this
to
is what I'm
Kid?
talking
I mean,
about.
what did he do to Loki? What did he do to Loki?
See?
Did Loki?
We don't know what he did to
Loki.
I'm not getting contextual about that. We don't know what he did to Loki. We don't know what he did to Loki. So I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna leave that alone. I feel like the truth of that matter is gonna shake some people, and I'm gonna be here just like, okay, bet. I'm glad I stayed out of this
Yeah,
conversation.
we're
This
gonna see
argument.
Shamrock did that to a chained up Loki, and we're gonna see Shanks did that to a not chained up Loki, and they actually fought.
Listen, I respect Shamrock, bro. A man name dropped his twin brother. He said, "You mentioning my blood? Who are you?" I would have did the same if I was Shamrock. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If I was Luffy, I would have did the same. You clowning big bro? Like you're not doing that.
Oh, he did
Blitz. That's what I'm saying. They both did for the sake of Shanks. That's what Zah hates. That niggas keep moving for Shanks. Like, stop moving for Shanks. Let Shanks move on his own. Even though we know he need help because he's missing an arm. But still, you got what I mean? Like Shamrock, he got it. He could. Shamrock could hold. Listen, if Shamrock had a Georgia peach, he could hold both sides of the peach.
He don't need help.
It's crazy, bro.
That's
This is
crazy.
actually insane. So now Zah just hates redheaded disabled people. Is that what he's been regaling?
I just
I
gave
just-
Kid
Yeah.
props, but he's like, what?
Yeah,
I
he
just
did
can't
get shit
do
kid
it,
props. Y'all didn't get shit. Y'all
Oh,
hating on Zah.
but no, but
Y'all
Kid,
coming at
Kid
Zah,
has a-
bro.
Kid has a mechanical arm. He's not disabled anymore. Like,
I mean, Shanks disabled him completely.
I'm
I
staying
can't
out of
believe
this,
bro.
because I don't
can't
know if that's
believe
still
this.
disabled or not. So I'm staying out of that.
See, exactly. See, he's
Oh,
he's
so
consistent.
now-
He's like,
okay.
He could not because he's actually
Shanks fan.
listen to what Bands just said. Bands said, I don't know if it's stable or not because he don't know if he's alive. That's what Bands is trying to say. Bands is trying to say he might be dead, so ain't nothing to be
No, that's
stable.
not what Band
Or
said.
disabled.
No, I'm
Trying
just
to say
saying.
that.
That's
I'm just saying. I don't know if
disabled or
there's.
Disabled. He fought a 2-armed kid.
No. I'm just saying there might be people in the comments that still count
Okay,
as
all right.
disabled.
Okay.
That's why I'm staying out of that.
I'll say this:
Oh,
it is still
oh.
a disability, but
They're both
he is
disabled.
less disabled than Shanks, who does not have a mechanical
Yes.
arm.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they both still
that's
missing
what
an
I was
arm.
just trying
Though.
to say.
That's what it is.
Bro, you know,
If they both had, if you
I
ask both of them if they'd have their arm back and let life still go exactly what it's happened played out, but you had a chance to get their arm back, they both get their arm back. I
I
do.
promise you, I'm gonna have. Oh, if I had the time. Wait, is all talking right here? Hold on, bro. Dang, if I had the time, I don't have the time to scan through this 3-hour stream. I will find the clip, and we need to stay consistent with that clip.
I don't think we need to stay consistent with the clip. We need to allow people to grow. And if people choose that they were haters when they started and now they feel like, you know what, this person is the shit, let them think that person is the shit, even if that person turns out to be Shamrock. Because if he turns,
but Zod doesn't think that though.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
He still doesn't like him.
If Wayne came to you over his brother Shanks, yes, and I'll take that. And that's all we need. I'll take that.
He doesn't.
You
like
feel me? That's all I need.
Though.
He likes him more than he likes Shanks. He likes him more than he likes Shanks. For me, his fellow podcast member who's trying to get him to like at least 1% of red hair energy, I'll take that. What you talking
That's
about?
like saying, yo, shit is different from ass. They still suck. Like they're still bad.
That's fact.
Shit is different from ass. That's
But they're still both bad.
no. Listen.
Yes.
I wake up in the morning and I feel good that I can slap some ass. You feel me? I don't wake up in the morning and feel good I can slap shit. They're two different things. They're completely
I'm
different
talking
things.
about when somebody says something is shit and something is ass.
You gotta add that context. You gotta add that
Here
context.
we go, bro. This guy, man. That's just...
Listen, y'all brought up Shamrock. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get, bro.
I'm just saying, bro, I'm watching you, bro, because if you start sliding on Mihawk, when we start to get more Mihawk lore, I'm calling that out.
About Mihawk,
but wait,
Mihawk is complacent. There's nothing
but this isn't
to talk about.
This isn't consistent though, Reed. Because if Wayne came to you tomorrow and was like, "Yo, I stayed up, I watched Tsunami lore, and I'm a Tsunami Tangerine,"
you're not,
and he proved to you, if he proved to you, what you mean? And then over time, you start seeing him. But you have to see it. You have to see it over time, though, because Zah shows me this over time. Over time, Zah has been critiquing Shanks and hating. He hasn't been doing that to Shamrock. Even when I bring up the Shamrock agenda, he's like, all right, I hear him. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool. You feel me? So what if you start talking to Wayne and he's like, you know what? After a month or two, he's like, I'm with this Nami stuff, bro.
Okay, you're still not part of the Tsunami wave, so like you missed the wave. Like you cool, but you can't buy into the stocks. The IP.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Zah, you could always buy Shamrock stocks. You never could.
You can't buy
anyone can listen. Anyone can get Shamrock stocks, bro. I'm not gatekeeping them. I'm not gatekeeping them.
There is an open period when I present you with said information. You can buy in then. But if you say, nah, I'm good, and I walk away, it's closed. You can't come back like, hey, can I still buy in? Nah, gang.
That's not fair. You're not allowing growth, though, Reed. You're not allowing growth. So if you tell me a theory today and I'm not with the theory, and I'm not with the theory today, I can't come back 2 days later and be like, okay, Reed, you might have had a point.
Nope.
I can't do that.
You gotta wait. You got like 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. And once that 2 weeks is up, F it. Because you should have listened to me when I said it. Because the thing is, Nami stocks are literally going to the moon right now. No pun intended, because she's a princess. But they're going to the moon right now. So you're going to see it. And I don't want you to jump on the bandwagon. You need to just accept it off rip. If you take too long, nah, bro. You stay over there. It's too late. And go find another new character to attach your agenda to. It's not Nami.
I'll say that.
I was going to just ask Zah a question. Zah, so I'm going to use another example so we don't have, Kezi's bias involved in this.
Thank you.
If a random deer comes up, if a random deer comes up with a red nose, and we're like, yo, this is Chopper's twin brother, and he got a jacket on, he got some Gucci slides on, you gonna stand and be like, Oh yeah, yo, this one's tougher than Chopper. This is a tougher.
I mean,
twin
if
brother.
that boy come with, if he looked like like Tony Montana,
Oh
and
my
not this
God.
Tony we
No,
got, he might
this
get
is-
more. Like, if there's more aura, yes, bro. He got
No,
perkies for real.
this is Tony. This is Tony Toe Tap Jones, Chopper Jr.
Tony
brother.
Toe Tap Jones is crazy. Where you get that name?
Yo.
This is Tony Toe Tap Jones Jr.
Tony
This is his
Toe
twin
Tap
brother.
Jones.
This is his twin brother. You gonna sit here and be like, "Yeah, this is the same dude, Shamrock and Shanks, man. He got way more aura."
Nah, Tony. Hold on, back up. Hold on. We gotta. Where'd you get this, bro? Like, I need to know the
Yo,
mechanics.
what the
Like,
freak?
Tony Toe
this
Tap
is-
Jones
this is-
is crazy. That's
it's
a
from-
fire.
He's not gonna answer this, by the way,
That's-
Bands. I'm gonna
it's-
deflect.
It's
I want
from
you to know that.
Antonio. It's from Antonio. It's from Antonio Brown. That's where I got it from.
I'm going to answer
Okay,
because,
bet.
like,
You got it.
even
I'm
with
tweaking.
Chopper, I didn't disgustingly hate Chopper until Long Island Land. I've said this multiple times. That's when I was completely done with him. I'd have to see what Toad Stepper, Chopper's brother, has to do what he's about before I can make my decision on him.
Oh my.
So if he does everything the exact same, but he just got aura with
Tony
him, what,
Toe
you
Stepper.
you gonna still mess with him because it just looks cooler?
If he does everything exactly like his
Like
brother,
instead of him slapping the people, right? Like Chopper, what if he just does like a pimp slap, right? Like he just gets some baby powder and just boom.
Bro,
does he cry?
Yes.
No, he doesn't cry. Let's say he doesn't. Let's say he
He's
cries,
lit.
right? Let's say he cries, right? But he only cries in a tough way. We got to make these identical, but a little slight change.
Oh my God, bro.
What if he cries, right? What if he cries and he just wipes it away? He's like, I'm good.
I
Just
won't
keeps it moving.
like him. It's the same thing. Like I won't hate him. Though. He won't be on Chopper's level. Like there's Chopper and Hades.
Boom. Boom.
He's
Consistency. That's where Shamrock is. He's like, yo, I've grown to the point where I can say I don't hate him, but I ain't gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Shamrock agenda. I'm not Nika.
Yeah, that's the same
But
thing
when
with
Nika
Shamrock.
spits
Like,
it, you know what I'm saying?
when I first saw
Yeah.
him, I was like, yo, this is Oda's way of
Yes,
showing
sir.
your
Yeah,
love for your
Reed.
favorite character, bro. Show your love for your
I
favorite
can't do
character.
this, bro.
Yeah.
I can't.
Hold up.
All right.
If you bugged my
Yeah,
room,
right.
please make Zaza Chopper's reincarnation, bro. Please
Yo.
do this to Zaza.
I wish that type of evil in my life.
I need Chopper to be
Listen,
Zaza.
bro.
I don't even hear
Yo.
it makes no sense. I need him to be Zaza.
Y'all try to make. I'm still on. Y'all trying to make it seem like I'm just straight Shamrock. Like,
You are.
Hey, hey, you are, bro. You've
You've
convinced Zod to like
Listen.
a Garland. I have on clip that he said he would never like a Garland.
Yes.
I
Listen,
just
I didn't do this. Shamrock did.
But the thing is, I'm not saying I do like him. All I'm saying is I don't
Yeah.
hate him. That's
He
it.
just prefers him more than Shanks. Y'all just hate that he gets this over Shanks. That's what I told y'all. Look, this is the start of it. This is the start of it. We're gonna start seeing more and
You
more
just
people
wanted me
conform
put
to
him
the
on
Shanks.
my hate list.
Yeah, y'all just forcing hate.
No,
Y'all just forcing hate.
no.
As soon as he say he hates Shanks, y'all go. The first thing y'all say, but his twin though, like, oh my god, like y'all crying on here, bro. Like,
The reason why he doesn't hate him is because we just got him. Right? When we find out if we find out that they are still friends, they're still working together, and they're cooperating with everything, he's going to completely go from hating him, which he did at first, to liking him, which he's doing now, and then 3, he's going to go back to hating him.
no, I don't think that. You want to know
he would
why?
have to. He's working
We
with
don't.
his
No. But no, he wouldn't. You want to know why? He doesn't have 1,000 chapters to go through with Shamrock. That's
But he's been
y'all
working
missing the
with him for
point.
1,000
Okay, he's about to get
chapters, though.
200 of
Yes,
helping
but that don't
Shanks.
matter. That don't matter. Like, remember
Yeah.
when we saw Shanks
Not
and we
gonna
saw
lie.
Dragon and we argued with Fool. We argued with Fully remembers this. We argued with Zah forever. You should remember this, Reed. This is way back when I first met y'all. We argued with Zah on why he shouldn't hit Shanks and Fully because he thinks they're so-called complacent, right? And we told him, even if you get a backstory with seeing that Shanks did this, that, and third, and Dragon did this, that, and third, would you change your opinion on these characters like that? He did say, I think Dragon's been complacent. He might have had stuff doing for the army, but But I don't hate him as much as I hate Shanks because Shanks just ain't been doing it. People just been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it and talking about it over 1,000 chapters plus. And now we're finally getting to Egghead, and he's now doing something. That's where this hate stems from this whole time. He don't like Shanks because of the longevity with the amount of times we've seen him. They don't match up. We don't have 1,000 chapters to chill with Shamrock. It's
You know what trumps all of that? You know what trumps all of that? If Oda one day Shanks dies, and then we get a panel of Shamrock step in. He's like, "Okay, brother, you could go rest. It's my turn to guard the One Piece for Luffy and protect Luffy." He's going to go on hate watch immediately. I guarantee you.
He should.
Depending on how it happens.
Look at Za. He knows.
No, I agree with y'all.
He knows this.
It depends on how it happens. If it's some like real brotherly stuff to like, oh, I'm gonna do my brother for my brother because my brother told me and blah 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 blah, he would hate it. Now, if it's because Dragon revealed the truth that his mother died and Dragon and Garling was the reason why and this that and third, I don't think Za would hate it. But that depends on how it's happening. I do think it's very contextual towards the scenario, so we gotta wait.
I agree. I'm just saying, as much as it is a fact that he hates the longevity, he also hates the fact that the whole Guardian shit. He hates that Guardian Shanks role. He hates that shit.
Yeah, but Shamrock, see, that's the thing. Shamrock ain't being no Guardian. He helped the Guardian, but he ain't being no Guardian. Shamrock out there fucking shit up.
We don't know.
Look what he started on Elbaf. What do you mean we don't know? He started this mess, this fiasco. It was Shamrock.
Yeah.
Let's make this a game.
I still think they're telepathic, man. I think they're talking to each other in their heads, man.
I mean, I agree. I could agree with that. That wouldn't change that. We got Shanks for 1,000 chapters and we didn't get Shamrock. That wouldn't change that. I know we're
going to chapter 2,000.
We're attacking.
You know that.
That's cool, but we still, even with chapter 1,000, we still didn't get Shamrock until we started getting into the 1100s. You know what I'm saying? That's so. I
don't know. If we being real technical, not all 1,000 chapters are about Shanks. So I'm just saying.
No, but he's saying we saw Shanks chapter 1, and ever since then, like you can't escape. You can't take Shanks out of this story in no type of way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't take him out because he's too important from day one. You could take out Shamrock now and it still be the story can still move or it still got here. You get what I'm saying? Shamrock just got introduced. We wasn't like, oh, they've been knowing about the Shamrock. If this show was done from a Holy Knight's perspective, like it was a Holy Knight version of Luffy, it would be Shamrock and not Shanks. That's the most I could give you. Like if someone went and AI the whole prompt of opposite One Piece and it was like some Holy Knight kid, his influence would have been Shamrock. Shamrock would have gave him his celestial helmet.
It's freaking crazy. It's so true.
Oh man, yeah, exactly. That's how much twins they parallel. Like on the dark side of this story, he's you know what I mean. He's Vader for real. So,
gentlemen, the time is upon us.
Wait, y'all guys get to catch the intro? How y'all feel about the intro? Y'all got to catch the intro? Let me know how y'all feel about the intro. Talk to me.
I didn't even get to see it yet.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Guys,
Hot shit playing on there. Thank you. They agree.
I didn't see it.
Check that when you get a chance.
All right, Dizzy, I hope your mom does okay and does better in the hospital. Hope that all goes well. Everybody else, appreciate the comments and also the super chat from Savvy. Appreciate you for your super chat.
Hey, thanks, Sav, my nigga, my broski, for real. Thank you for that. Real talk. He's been real supportive, and you know what I mean. So that's my bro. I'll catch you up. That's my bro.
Right, for sure. All right, man. I'll catch y'all. And we got a break week, right?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing on break week for either week, whether it's spoiler or for next Monday. I don't know how this is rocking, but I'm down for whatever. I'm here for the cause.
All right.
Agenda. Sabo agenda.
All right. Catch y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Bye, guys. Bye, Dizzy. See everybody later.